There we go.
Fuck yeah.
Beautiful.
All right.
Beautiful.
Live, finally.
Yeah. I've been here for what, like an hour and a half already?
Already 2/3.
Yeah. The setup process is equally as important, though.
The people don't know. The people don't know the behind-the-scenes effort that we put in, like, once a month.
Once every 2 weeks.
Yeah, once every few weeks.
I clocked in at 3 o'clock, so I've been working for 2 hours.
We have.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. These are billable.
Yeah.
Totally billable.
Yeah. I'm just bill your dad. Even though you should be the one charging us for using this basement.
Yeah. Even gave me this fucking shit mic. Let me... The tripod is his. And also this guy. I don't know if you can see. This little mic here. I think my dad used this when he first bought his first computer.
Ice from like the 90s.
Dude, he was actually... Did you ever play like the PC games where it was like the joystick and stuff?
I know what you're talking about.
And the button. Yeah, he actually had that like already when I was coming up and showed it to me when I was like 6 or 7. I think it was like the Doom one where you're walking through all those corridors and trying to shoot monsters and find chests. It was so confusing to me as a child. Everything looked the same. Like, I didn't know the point of it, just to like survive or find a way out.
Well, Doom's got so many like...
And it was kind of fucked up to show a 7-year-old. I mean, you're ruthlessly blowing the heads off of... Yeah, but with shotguns.
If you're going to teach a 7-year-old to kill monsters, I mean, that's not a terrible idea.
True. I mean, my dad had the right idea starting early.
Yeah. I mean, gotta do what you gotta do. Yeah. My dad had the original Nintendo. Like the Super Mario, and it's like the square, like controller John.
Yeah.
Like buttons.
Yeah, real thin too, wasn't it?
Yeah. Very awkward in the hand. Very awkward. You're just like sitting there.
Yeah.
Like, this is just weird.
I think the first console that I ever started playing with friends was in Maryland, and it was Sega with the Sonic, the side scroller.
Okay.
Yeah. So I was a Sega man, OG
Sega guy.
Yeah. What else was on Sega? It was Sonic. It all got wrapped into Nintendo eventually.
There's a football game. It wasn't Tecmo Bowl.
Was that not Atari? That was Sega. Sega probably had its own football one.
Yeah.
Regardless.
This is like pre my video game knowledge.
Yeah, this is reaching way back in the archives.
I started at PlayStation 1 with Spyro. That's the OG game that I started playing.
That is the true beginning of our generation's video games, because the other stuff hadn't really caught on. If you were PC, you were into some weird stuff anyway. Like, nobody really talked to you.
It's a lot.
Yeah. Wasn't Seabud into those?
Seabud still plays he doesn't play World of Warcraft anymore, but he used to play not World of Warcraft. What was the other one?
It was like World at War, Total War, wasn't it? Or
no, it was like an MMO sort of game. I don't remember what it was called.
What, the ones the Koreans play?
Yeah.
Oh man, Seabud.
Seabud was heavy into it. He didn't tell us about it. He was embarrassed. He didn't want us to know. But yeah, it was like StarCraft or something like that, or I feel like it was Star something. I don't know, but he didn't like telling us.
Well, that was something we first started making fun of is in like middle school, right? Was like the D&D
this is like college. This is like college.
Oh,
yeah.
Well, he's hiding in his room on his laptop, or
I guess I don't know, dude. I don't know.
I always forget that he went to San Diego first.
Yeah, it's true. Well, he didn't like it out there, to say the least.
That's most people, I think, that go really far. My sister's husband went to Hawaii for his freshman year and then ended up back at Bloomsburg. Yeah,
I mean, it's just a distance to go.
But Hawaii, though? I mean, if you're gonna go someplace far away, that's quite the island paradise.
Yeah, but I think it depends on your maturity level too. Like if we went to Hawaii now,
dude,
we would have fuckload of fun. We're mature, we kind of get it. 18, I had no dick, dude.
I probably would have drowned in the ocean. Yeah. Something like that.
I used to do a shitload of Molly and get hammered at the same time. You know what I mean? Now I know that melts my brain, and I shouldn't have done any of that.
That was because they were the sales kids, though. They influenced you. What's the culture
at
Hawaii?
Probably not much better.
Really? Yeah. I think it's way more like weed and maybe fermented coconuts.
That's super optimistic. They definitely do cocaine and drugs there.
Probably, but they gotta get it mailed in. Like
There's probably connects on the island.
Yeah, probably.
There's probably two connects on the island that have rivalries.
The farming regulations in Hawaii are probably pretty lax.
Yeah. They're like, dude, just don't get caught.
Yeah, it's put it on the other side of the volcano, where the tourists can't see it.
Yeah, it's in mine.
I got made fun of for saying tourists instead of tourists.
Yeah, well, it is tourists. Not tourists.
Tourists is so much better. It rolls off the tongue so much better.
It sounds like you're
tourists.
You're almost like Canadian. You know what I mean, eh?
Yeah, yeah. I always thought it was more of like a southern, almost like tourists. Yeah.
Like angrily. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. It's like a derogatory way of pronouncing tourists.
Yeah. Tourists.
Yeah, it's like
terrorists. Goddamn tourists.
These damn tourists. These Asian tourists and their cameras.
Yeah, goddamn it. Okay, now
is that still a thing? The
people think.
Yeah, the stereotype.
Yeah, 100%, dude. Yeah, 100%. And it's always big buildings.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Taking pictures of everything. I remember I went to, what's that like? It's like the Disney store or something like that in New York.
Okay.
It's like a giant ass toy store, essentially what it is.
Like with your family, or like when we went
with
to
CD
New York?
player.
Oh,
yeah,
CD player.
Back in the day,
yeah.
I remember. This is right before Iron Man was coming out. So the Spider-Mans were the big Marvel movies.
Tobey Maguire or whatever. Yeah.
And I think I got a Spider-Man action figure or something. I must have been 13 or 11 or something like that.
Spider-Man's still number one for me.
We can get into that conversation in a second. But my whole point is that I remember just these tourists showing up, and they were just Asian dudes taking pictures of every single building. And I was just blown away. I was like, should I be doing that? I didn't understand that.
Do they know something I don't?
Yeah, I was like, should I be taking pictures too? I'm not from around here.
Are these buildings not going to be here?
Yeah, is this going to change? I don't understand. I didn't get it at the time. And now, when you see it in movies and stuff like that, you're just oh, that's just an Asian stereotype.
Yeah, I think it even is more specifically Japanese than anything too. But
I'm not gonna say anything racist because I don't want to get canceled.
With them and their electronics, off-brand electronics.
Canceled 2 episodes in. Kind of tough.
No, this is
it's unrestricted.
Yeah, unrestricted. Come on, I'm not tied to that name though. I don't know.
We're working on it.
Yeah, we're working on it.
You guys can help.
Yeah. I was spitballing some ideas because, Tiger Belly.
No.
The Bobby Lee is a comedian and he has a podcast named Tiger Belly, and they were talking about how they came up with the name, and his girlfriend thought of it because it was an innocuous term, original, unrelated to what we might be talking about. It doesn't they're not talking about tiger bellies,
Yeah. Do you want to make a play off that or something like that?
Well, just something innocuous that is original and memorable, that doesn't pigeonhole us most of the ones that I've come up with, like the Poor York podcast that makes people think that we're into Shakespeare, or Foul Balls, which is all sports, and
I can think of random shit. I'm pretty good. We can just call it slippers.
Ooh, I don't mind that. I don't mind that.
The moccasins?
Dude. Yeah, the Slippers podcast.
Slippers or moccasins, you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, moccasins I don't think we would be able to use because it's a brand name.
Moccasins are brand name?
Yeah, it's a type of slipper.
Well,
I think so. We wouldn't be able to name our
are we sure?
podcast Camry, or Toyota.
We're going to Google this. This is why I have the phone number, right?
All right.
Moccasin. How do you spell moccasin?
That's the engines.
Moccasins. The engines.
Is that racist? I'm usually pretty good about using Native American. I think that one's actually legit.
Nah, because we got Minnetonka Minnetonka, DSW, LL Bean. They all have
moccasins.
Yeah.
So it's like heels. It's just a type of
it's a type of shoe.
Yeah, sneakers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Moccasin. Yeah, it's a shoe.
Moccasins.
Yeah. See?
The Moccasins podcast. I think I like slippers better.
I just came up with an idea.
I like slippers. Be on the lookout for the Slippers podcast.
These moccasins look comfy as fuck.
And it can mean multiple things. Maybe we slip a lot.
Yeah. I mean, maybe my balance is very poor.
Yeah, balance. That's huge.
I had a lot of concussions.
Same. Dude, we should talk about that. I think me and you both have had the most concussions in our group.
100%.
Yeah, 100%. It's unrecorded. Like, I've definitely gotten concussions and, like, not gone
100%.
to the first aid or the hospital or whatever to get MRIs.
I think I've been to the doctors, like, twice. Yeah.
I got one real bad playing indoor soccer where, like, I went up, or was it basketball?
This is a result.
Yeah, the memory issue. But yeah, my legs got taken out from under me, and I landed straight on my head, and I couldn't see. Yeah, like I was conscious, but I was like, I can't see, so they had to walk me out, and I went to the hospital, and they kept me up in the hospital for the whole night and shit. Yeah, I've had anxiety-ridden nightmares of getting drunk one night, getting a concussion, and then falling asleep either that night or the night after, where I'm hungover and feeling shitty and my head's all fucking throbbing, of never waking up again.
Jesus,
dude, it happens. It's dark.
Yeah, it's real dark.
I wrote a.
We're having fun here.
Man, I know, but we can get real.
Okay, all right, I'm real.
I even one time it was so bad, and I was so convinced that I wasn't gonna wake up that I wrote a note and left it on my bedside table saying I didn't kill myself.
How old are you?
When I was in Maryland, so I was 23, 24, 25. And I was like, I didn't kill myself. I just drank a lot this weekend and maybe got a concussion. If I don't wake up, it's because of a head injury. Okay. And I eventually did end up going to sleep and waking up. But I stayed up until 6 a.m. when the sun rose, I made it as far as I could. But, yeah.
It made me realize I should probably care more about my concussions than I do. Because I don't really care. When I get them, I'm like, well, I mean, all I can really do is rest and kind of avoid screens.
There's nothing you can really do. I mean, I just drink a lot of water and try and stay awake and not look at too many screens.
Yeah.
I don't know if weed helps or hurts, but
yeah, I remember because I got one in college when I got laid out. Actually, when I scored my goal.
Yeah.
I was researching it a little bit. This was also 10 years ago, so there's probably way more information out on it now. But I was looking at it and they just had no idea. They said obviously alcohol is very, very bad and not good for it. But weed was they just didn't know what it would do at this point.
There probably hasn't been too much research on it. I mean,
dude, that's how we should get rich. We should just start researching concussions and weed.
Yeah, because we're
just testing on ourselves.
We're trained. Yeah, okay. No, like the doctors of old, the scientists of, before scientists were trained.
Holmes, you know what I mean? We just create our own knowledge and we learn that way.
Dude.
Unconventionally.
Untraditionally. I think the institutions of health would have a problem with our findings.
That's okay.
Yeah. Fuck the institutions.
This is our outlet.
Yeah.
This is how we tell people.
Well, I was actually talking to Garb about this today. With the pandemic, how there was all this health information that was either deemed good for the pandemic and not good for the pandemic. I think we would probably fall into the
not good
and unmonetized or demonetized concussion health
but
sector or whatever.
If we get some people, so we'll just post our findings on TikTok, right? And we'll preemptively say this is not medically sound. We are not doctors.
Yeah, we're not doctors.
And then we get people who are medically sound and doctors who give us credit on it.
Yes.
And then we become our own Sherlock Holmes.
I'm
and then
down.
People ask us to solve mysteries and shit.
Oh, fuck yeah. The concussed.
Concussed. That's the podcast name right there. Concussed.
Oh, my God.
The Concussed.
Yeah. But, dude, did you have a head injury when you were real young?
I was real young. My first concussion was 7th grade.
It's young enough, I guess. It's before puberty or further development.
Yeah, I probably
around.
just started puberty.
Yeah,
I was
like my first head injury was when I was like 3 years old.
Well, that's
Yeah, and apparently I got this listening to Joe Rogan because he told the story of like Sam Kinison, who is like an '80s comedian that ended up killing himself with alcohol and drugs and shit. But he grew up like a preacher's boy and was going to be a preacher, but said in his history when he was a kid, he got hit by a car and like suffered a brain injury. And after that day, he was completely different, like loud, boisterous, impulse control problems, stuff like that. And I was like, that sounds pretty familiar, you know?
Sounds like I've been through that process.
Yes, I have a very hard time looking past the next hour.
Yeah.
You know, I can't think into the future. I can't plan. I have impulse control problems out the wazoo.
Well, you can't judge that, though, technically, because 3 is pretty young. You know what I mean? If you saw a dramatic difference in, like, 5th grade, we like, didn't talk. And all of a sudden, you just, like, want to shut the fuck up.
Yeah, there was no baseline personality before.
Like, 3-year-old, like, 3-year-olds are just 3-year-olds. You know what I mean? They're kind of lumped into the toddler, like, kind of like pieces of shit assholes. You know what I mean? They just, like, fight shit and, like, do
they haven't been
stuff.
properly civilized yet.
They're just like, all right, you're just an animal. You're an alien.
Yeah. Did you ever get your parents ever like take you in to get evaluated for ADHD and shit like that?
No, my parents don't believe in doctors. Really.
No,
no, dude, I haven't had a physical since my freshman year of college because I had to get one for sales lacrosse.
Yeah, same. I haven't gotten a flu shot, a checkup, blood work, none of that.
They really pushed the vaccine on me though. They really did that.
I'm getting mad pressure about the vaccine.
You still got it yet?
No,
that's easy.
I know it's easy, but like, I don't know. I was talking to Garv about that today too.
Yeah, but Garv should quell some of those concerns.
Yes, he did. He did.
Yeah. There's a lot of studies out
there. And I've done the research. I'm not scared of the vaccine. Anybody who wants it should get it. It's just, I don't know if I want it.
Why?
Because like I'm already kind of safe from it. You know,
Why?
I'm washing my hands. I got vitamin D at the wazoo. And I'm young and healthy and exercising.
Dude, you still don't want to go through COVID.
True.
The point is not to protect you. The point is to protect the people who are at risk from it.
Yeah, and those people are vaccinated.
Sometimes. Yeah.
The people who are like can't get the vaccine. But this is like a new type of vaccine. It's not even a part of the virus. It's like a protein that
that's
like
too
goes
far
into your cell and eventually dissolves, but while it's in the cell, it teaches it to, I don't know if teaches is the right word.
Isn't it RNA or something like that?
mRNA.
mRNA?
Yeah. It doesn't do anything to your DNA, apparently, according to the CDC. They've been wrong before.
All right. This brings up a video that I saw on TikTok.
Okay.
All right. These are like a couple ex-military dudes. And this one ex-military dude is like, so you think the government is spending billions of dollars to tag you in a supercomputer so they can understand that you're going to go shop at like Old Navy or some random shit? And he was like, I've been in wars where the communications don't work so much, where people are almost getting mortared by their own fucking people because the comms aren't working. So the government can't spend the money on that, but they're going to spend it on a supercomputer that's going to follow people around and know that they shop at Old Navy and shit?
No, it's not just the government is the problem. It's the government
this elite
and huge corporations that have vested interests in control over the dispensement of the vaccine. Have you looked into Bill Gates?
I know who that is. I know that guy.
Do you know him just as the Microsoft guy?
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Okay. Do you also know that he's
getting divorced?
Well, yes. Of course he's getting divorced. Of course he's getting divorced.
They've been happily married for, 20 years?
I know, but now they're billionaires and want to do whatever the fuck they want. So why the fuck stay married?
Yeah, I can credit that.
Go get some hot ass before you die.
Yeah.
Melinda, hit me up.
I need a sugar mama.
For sure, dude. Because this podcast is down to yes. Melinda, I'm still young and healthy. I'll get the vaccine if you fuck me. But what was I gonna say? But yeah, he's heavily involved in vaccine development and in Africa because he's trying to get rid of. I mean, it's humanitarian philanthropist stuff, but like, so I'm not trying to say all of this is nefarious.
You're kind of hinting at it.
Well, if you think corporate and government control is nefarious, then yeah, it's nefarious. But it's not like the end goal is nefarious. The end goal isn't to kill more Americans or dispossess more Americans. The goal is to control the things and products and the way, like, all right, here's an example.
I understand where you're going. I get it.
It's like the example is if there was a reliable treatment for COVID, you wouldn't be able to justify research and government spending on generation of a vaccine. So if the government and Bill Gates have partnered together to develop a vaccine and deliver it to the people, they would suppress any research or information about alternative treatments. That's the hypothetical. And so is that right?
He's profiting off of it?
I don't know how much money he's making.
What's Bill Gates' end goal in this?
He wants to be the head of health. He wants to control. Control's a bad word. He wants to position himself where he is the go-to person when it comes to pandemic-related issues. So he's the expert that gets to say whether we shut down or not. He's the expert that says which vaccine we're going to use. He's the expert that says whether or not we need vaccine passports, that kind of stuff. And we have to decide as a people whether we want to put up with this stuff.
Dude, you know what I've realized? Every switch in administration, the side that loses politically always has the most wild conspiracy theories that lead to something else and some crazy stuff, and it's picked up more since Obama got in office. But maybe also that could be because we were 18? No, we were like 16 when Obama got in office.
Yeah, we were, I think,
15,
I think 18, because I voted the first time I voted for president was for Obama.
18 was 2011, so you're going to vote in technically 2009, but he won in 2008.
2008, so yeah, I guess I didn't vote for him until
15, 16. Yeah. Dude, there are just conspiracy theories on the side that loses that are just wild.
Oh, insane, I would say. But I'm on the side of the conspiracy theorist that thinks nothing changes as far as policy once the transition of power happens. Because, but
the Bill Gates thing is newer.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm just getting into the corporate influence over policy conspiracy stuff.
This is what the internet. This is when the internet was created. That those people that were like, internet's gonna fuck the world up. This is what the people were talking about. These are what people were talking about.
Dude, I mean, the internet is there. There are very real things like conspiracies that have been proven very real.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. So, do you think conspiracies
there's majority that haven't been proved real.
Yeah, for sure. Like 9/11 and fucking.
There's so many.
A part of 9/11 was proven true. They didn't have WMDs. That was a. Okay,
are we avoiding politics?
No,
yes. Are we staying in politics? I'm down to talk about conspiracies.
Oh, I got one.
Okay,
I got one for you. Okay, it's very related. I don't necessarily believe this, but it's a fun thought.
Okay.
So if the virus started in the Wuhan Lab, it's a U.S. and Chinese partnership that works in that lab, studying, diseases and how they affect people and what, maybe altering some things. So if it started there and the U.S. and China were working on it and knew about it, China's response to the virus was very swift and not really talked about. Nobody knew their numbers or what they were doing with their people and how they suppressed it. But like in a very short
work, so
they're very efficient because they have social control. So they got it under wraps pretty rapidly, supposedly by what they say.
Yeah.
So the conspiracy theory is that if it started in Wuhan Lab, China and the U.S. released it on purpose so that once it hit the U.S., the response could cripple Trump's rerun, get Biden elected, and then make the U.S. more like China as far as their social control programs, like visa passports. And like, have you heard of the apps that they're developing where you put in your medical history and everybody else who gets the app puts in their medical history and it'll tell you when you're within like 10 feet of someone who's had COVID?
No.
Well, that's happening. And if it becomes like, the U.S. is making this stuff, but none of it has been made a requirement yet. Like, they haven't passed a bill that passports are a necessity to get into restaurants or, large gatherings, things like that. But they might. And I think the health app is a government program that everybody would download or whatever. And if they make it a requirement, it could be the start of what China has with their like social credit scores. Do you know what they have over there?
I know. That. I don't know how that.
So like, if you don't have a social credit score of a certain amount, you're not allowed to do certain things. You're not allowed to travel out of state. You're not allowed to.
So this seems like a very right-wing kind of conspiracy, mainly because it's a sabotage Trump sort of thing.
Yeah. Okay.
But if you think about it, like, Trump could have secured the presidency by handling the pandemic better.
Yeah, but the result of the
he could have won the election if he handled it better and was like a better leader and kind of like showed that what.
True, he could have secured a lot more votes, but because of mail-in voting, so like millions of more people were able to vote that wouldn't regardless of a pandemic wouldn't have voted. You know what I'm saying?
Mail-in voting is like a real thing that was happening before.
Yeah, I know, but like that election had the biggest turnout we've seen in a ever, probably, I think.
Well, Trump was a very controversial president.
Yeah, and a lot of people were very dedicated to getting him not winning. And
just like I'm sure there's going to be tons of voters that come out for Biden.
Yeah, and all the mail-in people were probably Dems. Or most.
They were liberally and they wanted to live avoid going in lines and stuff like that.
And
I'm pretty sure that's like a fact.
So if the pandemic set the stage for Trump to lose, and I
don't think it set the stage for him to lose. He could have taken it. He could.
I don't think that's as reliable. I think no pandemic, Trump wins a landslide.
I don't even think it was the pandemic. I think it was the BLM movement, which really fucked Trump.
But that would have split the country, I think. Not everybody was on especially because the whole peaceful protest coverage was like, people were not like on the same page about that stuff.
Yeah, but I think the media pushed.
The whole country shut down, but you're allowed to protest in groups of thousands of people. And like, people were split on that.
Yeah, but the media pushed like Black Lives Matter more than it didn't push Black Lives Matter.
True. And that's what I'm saying. It was like,
so he could have handled BLM, the whole summer movement way better. This is why I had this conversation with Charlie. Is that like Trump easily could have like won this election. Like a lot of Democrats don't like Biden. I think he's a creepy weirdo.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, well, a lot of people and especially moderates too. They usually could have swung with Trump, and Trump lost the election. He lost it. Biden didn't win.
Yeah.
Trump lost the election.
Yeah.
And that's that's how you run political parties. You win or you lose. You know what I mean?
True.
Like I don't think he did. I just don't think he did very well.
No.
He didn't handle his year.
The pandemic. I do think he lost because of the pandemic.
I don't think so, dude. I think the pandemic gives you an opportunity to do something to secure victory as well too.
Yeah, but like it's a pretty novel thing. Do you think any president would have been able to handle that situation? And
not any president. I mean, any president has the opportunity to do better.
Yeah,
and handle it better.
But like handle it well enough to like.
Dude, your presidency is built off of situations that you either handle well or you don't handle well, and you didn't handle it well.
True.
I mean, this is what it is.
It's just a theory, man.
I know, and I'm just saying some conspiracy theories are wild and sick.
Yeah, I like playing with them. They're fun.
All right, I'll be going to TikTok. My TikTok is full of conspiracy theories.
Fuck yeah!
All right, let's check it out. Let's see what TikTok's got to offer.
Chinese misinformation. That's what they got on.
Yeah. The line this whole time.
My brother's getting into the conspiracy stuff. I mean, like, I don't know. They're fun to play with. I don't take them too seriously.
No, you can't.
You know, I'm not one of these extremists, you know, about to go protest or storm a Capitol building or government building. Yeah. You know, go tear down some monuments.
Ooh, you know what's a big one that I've seen a lot of?
5G?
No, the Mandela effect. 5G's like
stupid.
It's like anti-company, big company. But the Mandela effect. People are talking about how they're from different universes and stuff like that.
Right. The Mandela effect is like when a group, like everybody, misremembers something collectively, right?
Essentially, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the basis. Like sock and boppers.
Yeah.
They're called soccer boppers. You know that?
Soccer
boppers.
Or something like that.
It's not called sock and boppers. It's not EM.
What?
Yes. And people play videos on this, and they're like, I'm not from this universe, and like point up to like the words or something like that. And they're like, this is actually what it's called, like get me out, like I want to go home.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. And you're just like, whoa, dude. Okay. I'm pretty sure you're from this universe.
Yeah, I mean, I think it would be pretty hard to miss transferring universes, you know?
Well, like that, and then it brings it back to simulation theory.
Yeah, I think it's way more like that's something that's from the simulation. Yeah, like I also think the simulation is getting kind of cocky. You know what I'm saying?
What, like the creators?
Yeah, like whoever set up the algorithms for this fucking simulation. Yeah, they're seeing what they can get away with these days.
Yeah. Well, they're doing a lot.
Yeah, they're like, you know, you remember those pictures of Elon's rocket blasting off, and it like had this. It looked like an alien spaceship. You know, it had because it uses different fuel or some shit. Mm-hmm. It's like I don't know how that related to simulation theory actually.
Yeah, I was wondering where you're going with that. Elon Musk is in Rick and Morty though.
Really? Yeah. Was a voice actor?
He's Elon Tusk. He's in a different universe. And he's got like crazy tusks. It's hysterical. I just had to throw that in there because I watched that last night at like 2:00.
Well, yeah, I mean, Rick and Morty plays with some pretty interesting concepts as far as you know, the multiverse and
but they also like break all like
for sure
any rules or anything like that. So it's more just craziness. But yeah, simulation theory. Dude, I watched there's a new documentary on simulation theory. I talked about that. I think I might have talked about this last time. With the guy who did with the Matrix defense.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Yeah, I did talk about this last time.
Yeah, we did. And then we got into the whole trans thing.
Yeah. We should probably not repeat.
Yeah, probably not repeat.
On pre-podcast. Yeah, we gotta find new things to talk about.
We're already running out of things to talk about. Episode 2.
I don't know anymore, boys. You gotta send some suggestions.
Yeah, seriously. So we went out last night.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Me and my 2 roommates went out into Doylestown, got dinner, some drinks, and then we went to a local bar, and it was 86 West.
Was this for the chick?
No. The bartender girl works at Station Tap, and I think that's over unless she wants to booty call me. Which I don't know.
Story behind that.
Yeah, I'll maybe come back to that later. But we went to 86 West, and for anybody who's familiar with Doylestown, 86 West is where the older ladies hang out. The 40-plus, single their whole lives or divorcees frequent 86 West.
That's an oxymoron. Single whole life, D4Cs.
There's a comma between those.
Oh, okay.
Two.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I thought you were describing one person.
No. Single their whole lives /
Gotcha. /
single older women.
Okay. I understand where you're going.
Yeah. So we walk into 86 West. They have this back bar that's outside. We walk up to the only empty spot in the bar. Garv goes to go pee. And the only open spot at the bar, there are these 3 older women on our left. And since we're so close in tight spaces, we start striking up conversations. I asked if this seat is taken, that kind of thing. They offer it to Aaron because he's on crutches. They start talking about how it happened, that kind of thing. When Garv comes back from the bathroom, he sees who we're talking to, and they all know him.
Yep.
Because of his dad.
Yes.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of
sense. And I asked one of them, how do you know Garv's dad? And she's like, from town. I was like, he gets around a lot of these places around here. So, we end up talking to these, I think they're around 50, and they're all smoking cigarettes, drinking wine. They say that they're all single. They're bringing up things, that they do and try and meet up with all the people they know and things like that. And they all 3 of them start getting mad flirty.
Okay. And sounds like natural 50-year-old women activity after wine.
Yeah. And 2 hours prior at dinner, I don't know what made me think of this, but I made a bet with Aaron saying that I could sleep with someone who's 40 plus this summer.
Okay.
And he said he'll pay me $100 if I can pull it off, and if I don't, I pay him $30. And then immediately when we go to the bar, there are these 3 40 plus women that are jonesing hardcore. And I just keep looking over to him you see, it's easier.
So did you get in?
No, the only one that was attractive was the one on the end.
Don't do it for the attractiveness.
I know.
The story.
Yeah,
the
true.
Story.
I totally
could.
I could have.
Makes you feel better.
True. I could have 100%. But the only one that was attractive was on the end, and I didn't get to talk to her much. And one of them ended up smoking me up. She said she smokes every day, does dab, bong rips. These ladies are hardcore.
Yeah, what do they do?
Yeah,
for work.
One of them did mortgages, so mortgages for houses. I don't know what the other 2 do, but I probably shouldn't say anymore. But yeah, Garv was mad awkward about it because he knew them and didn't want to know them.
Yeah, well, that's super awkward.
Yeah, super awkward. Yeah. And Aaron being, a little tipsy was getting a little flagrant with calling the ladies old and shit.
Jesus. He was sabotaging your
Yeah, he was negging 40-year-olds.
That's not fair, man.
Yeah. If that still works at 40, God help us, dude.
God help us.
If you don't have the security at 40 to know what's going on there, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A bit anticlimactic, I know. I'm sorry.
Well, I don't know. I feel they might have taken Aaron out back. No. Job because they felt bad.
No, but it was
mom instincts in them. I don't know. I was expecting a little more of that.
It was very obvious that these women were jonesing, and it was I think women when they get to that age and they're single, they almost get as desperate as dudes get.
In the 20s.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They're making moves. They're trying to.
That's a very funny analogy. Women in their 50s are essentially dudes in their 20s.
Yeah, and they're just they
trying to get drunk.
Yeah, they need and they'll take it any which way they can get it. It doesn't have to be a good-looking guy, just some guy that talks to them.
I can get behind that analogy.
100%.
I'm with that. Dude. I'm with that.
Yeah. Which doesn't make any sense, right? Why would women get horny later in life? Because it's the baby thing's done, so it's just about the sex?
I've given up on trying to understand. Okay.
I can figure him out, dude. I think I'm like 40% there.
40%?
Yeah, it's taken 20
You're
years.
almost 28, dude.
Well, by the time I'm 60, maybe.
All right, by that time it's too late.
True.
You'll be 60, be like, I figured it out.
Yeah. Oh, finally.
Wish I had this knowledge when I was 25.
Seriously, dude. Fuck.
I've given up.
I mean, but that's just sad.
Hey, you know what? I let Kylie do her thing.
True.
Okay?
True.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I let her go through her whatever process, and I just backed the fuck off. And
You just lay on the ropes.
Yeah.
Let her tuck herself out.
And she's just like swinging, and I'm just like dodge.
Yep, head movement.
I'm just too quick. You know what I mean? I'm like Muhammad Ali out there.
And then when she starts crying afterwards, you know, I'm here.
She sits and pouts, and then I fucking punch her in the face. No.
And then that's when I strike.
Yeah. When they're down, that's when you strike hard.
Yeah.
You establish dominance.
Oh,
Okay.
Jesus.
And now I'm wearing the pants.
Yeah.
All right.
Of course.
Here we are.
Of course.
So I physically assault her. No, I'm just kidding. I don't physically assault my girlfriend.
Yes.
All right.
Assault is a crime.
Yeah.
Don't do it unless you have to.
The situation calls for it.
Yeah. Use your own judgment, fucking people.
There was somebody who was talking about like slapping a woman in like defense. I forget what it was. I thought someone shared the video like in the group chat.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen a few videos of guys breaking, like their girls wailing on them for 10 hits, and then they
just like smack the shit out of
they
them.
smack them, and it's a one hit knockout every time.
Yeah.
I mean, they fall every time.
Elo texted me through GroupMe. You play Warzone? What the fuck? I didn't know. I didn't even see that before. Interesting. No, I think I don't know. Speaking of weird shit.
I like weird shit.
The Gauntlet. Running the Gauntlet. When I posted about that?
Yes.
Yeah.
I was too scared to look that up.
Yeah, dude, it is fucked up.
Is it like Pain Olympics fucked up?
It is fucked up. Like, it would be kind of fun. I don't want to show it on here because, like, it would be funny to watch our reactions.
Oh, yeah?
To
like 2 girls, 1 cup? That kind of deal?
Worse than that.
Oh, is it gore? Is it like...
Yes.
Oh,
some of it's pretty sad, too.
Oh.
Yeah.
This is like why I didn't want to watch Don't Fuck With Cats or whatever that...
Yeah, Don't Fuck With Cats was like mummed a little bit, though. They didn't like show any of the stuff.
They didn't show
it was like a murder mystery sort of thing. Now, the actual videos of that guy are fucked up, and I know Place has seen those videos before.
He's a maniac.
Yeah, he
wants to test himself with this stuff.
Yeah.
No, like Bill Burr. Bill Burr has a hilarious way of looking at this. He says, "I look at your soul like it's pixelated, and every time you watch shit like that, a few cubes fly away."
It's probably pretty fair.
It's pretty good, right?
Fair.
You come up, the next week, a peanut butter and jelly sandwich doesn't taste as good.
Mm-hmm.
You start not liking kids when they're laughing. Yeah. You die a little bit inside when you watch horrible shit.
Yeah, I mean, this stuff's pretty horrible.
Can you give me an example?
So I didn't actually do it,
okay.
Right? I saw this on TikTok,
okay.
And the TikTok said the first video is like 2 ladies who are like arm wrestling or something like that, and like there's a funny position or something like that, and like her arm like snaps.
I've seen that. Yeah, I think so.
Her arm snaps.
Yeah.
That's video number 1.
Okay.
And then video number 4 is
so it's like gets progressively
worse. Yeah, it gets like
that's
worse.
Video number 1.
Video number 1. Video number 4 is like, I think it said like there's like a snapping turtle feeding on mice like that are alive.
Okay.
And like it just like you like
get a little disturbed.
You get to see it like munch on like live mice,
and they're still wriggling and the tail's going.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. My numbers might be wrong here. My numbers were wrong.
Might have been the third one.
And then I think later, like it said, like one of the later videos is like some dude that's like on. No. It's some lady who's getting stabbed by her boyfriend in the middle of the street by like an ex-lover.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
Jesus.
And that's like, and then like I think he said like those are like the early stages of running the gauntlet. Yeah,
dude, I remember. Oh my god, I like some of the most disturbing videos I've ever seen were actually in a college class. which is crazy. Because, like, they were... I was in this class that was trying to demonstrate the bystander effect, where it's like this diffusion of responsibility. Because,
was this like a temple, like diversity, race?
Yeah, it was a gen ed. It was a gen ed.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And they showed a video of this homeless man who stops like a rape or an assault on a woman, and the guy ends up stabbing him.
Stabbing the homeless man?
Stabbing the homeless man and broke it up because the girl's able to run away while the homeless man is like running interference or whatever. And the guy ends up stabbing him, and he like lays down, like he collapses on the sidewalk and is bleeding out. Like you can see the pool of blood around him. And then it's just 5 minutes of people walking by him and doing nothing.
Oh, that's so sad.
Yeah. And then in one of my English classes, our professor showed us a compilation of home births.
Ew.
Yeah, like it got gross and graphic. And,
yeah, they're really gross.
Yeah.
Births are gross, dude.
Yeah. And then I think she even showed us, like she did a whole PowerPoint on different dicks.
What?
Yeah, like I just remember walking into class, like I was like 5 minutes late, and I opened the door, and literally on the projector was a flower, like what looked like a giant flower, and all the petals were just different dicks.
What?
Yeah.
What sort of class did you take, bro?
I don't know. It was an English class.
That doesn't sound like English.
It was, but
that's
like
not English.
The professor was like, "I've had 4 abortions. I did a project on porn." Like
what?
Yeah,
dude. English is about like nouns. And
I know.
I know. That's not English.
I know.
Dude. That's like a sex ed class.
I know. I don't know what.
That's like AP sex ed.
We were reading sex literature and presenting sex projects. Like one, this black guy wrote a poem about a big booty hoe, and it crushed.
That's probably hysterical. Though.
It was awesome.
Yeah,
it was so awesome.
Wow.
And
well,
it
just changed the whole vibe that I just took on that. Class.
Everybody was mad lax and talking about dicks and pussies and sex and babies, and it's not English.
That's not English. That's not English class. I don't know what class you were in, but that's not English.
Gen Ed.
I think they lied to you.
I don't know. She was kind of cute too and young.
Still not an English class.
I know.
Okay. I just want to establish that and make sure you know that that's not English.
But it said English on the... I
don't think so, dude.
No.
I think you're wrong. I think you're wrong now.
Maybe it was like sex literature.
It could be something like that. That makes way more sense. That's not English.
Why would I take sex lit, though?
Well, why would you not? You
True.
know what I mean?
I am a pervert.
Yeah. There's a clip of TikTok. That whole thing right there, and just end it with "It's true, I am a pervert."
True. I mean,
we need to clip that so I can post it on TikTok. 1,000 views. That'll easily get 1,000 views. No doubt. No doubt.
All right, let's do it.
We gotta figure out how to do that.
Yeah. Well, we can trim it up in YouTube Studio if it ever loads.
Yeah.
You know.
And I gotta figure out how to clip that on my phone.
Yeah. If I'm able to get the file, I can send it to you. And I don't know if TikTok has like length and size restrictions as far as
1 minute. That was about a minute. Yeah.
We should be able to fit the context and the punchline in.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. I think most people are perverts, probably. You know what I'm saying?
This is the next step. All right,
we just talked about sex lit.
No, I'm in. I never said it wasn't in. I thought we were gonna rotate to different subjects.
Yeah, maybe.
Sticking to it.
But
No, I'm in.
Sex is a universal, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I could.
Most people have something about their sexual interests that they would not like shared publicly.
Does that make you a pervert? If you
I think so.
But like, there's also probably like extreme Catholic people who like probably just do missionary for years, and they don't want their sexual profile shared either.
True.
So that doesn't make them a pervert. I think we need different guidelines for perversion here.
Okay, so perversion, but what classifies as abnormal for sex?
That's what I'm saying. That's what we're trying to figure out. That's what we're talking about right now.
Yeah. So like
murder and rape, definitely on the bad side.
Yeah, for sure.
Definitely on the bad side.
Is perversion wholly bad, or can there be innocent perversion?
Probably.
Right?
Probably.
I'm into chick's hair. That's kind of perverted, right?
What?
Chick's hair is awesome. Like the long,
Right? Do you find that attractive? Or do you
Yeah, super attractive. Like, and would you ever hear of a hair job?
That's what I was leading up into. So you're gonna fuck a girl's hair,
but like, you know, she wraps it around and like
uses her hair to jerk you off.
But like also her mouth.
Oh,
pretty tight, right?
That seems more blowjob than hair.
Well, yeah, I'm also into that.
Pretty hardcore blowjobs. Nope. If you're not,
I'm of the upper tier into blowjobs.
You can be gay, you can be straight. You're into blowjobs.
True.
Yeah, blowjobs are universal for all men.
True.
You know what I mean?
Just oral in general.
Yeah,
chicks love it.
Yeah. Hair. Hair.
That's a weird. Yeah,
that's weird. That's definitely weird. Interesting.
Perverted.
Is that perverted? Is perverted wrong?
I think it's the way. That's the way it's used. So, like, if I were to be in a public place and like start stroking someone's hair, that might be considered perverted.
Yeah, but those are actions.
So we're perversions just actions?
No, we're talking about sexual desires.
Okay.
Like perverted sexual desires.
Yeah. Okay.
I can't say. I mean, hair's weird.
It is. Weird. I think it's weird enough to qualify. You know.
Okay.
Do you think it has to be more explicit?
Yeah, I think it's got to be like wrong.
Yeah.
Like you'd get shunned from society.
Like piss and shit stuff.
Yeah, like shit's on your face. Like, yeah, it's gross.
Dude, that was another video that came. I don't know if it was Pain Olympics, but it was just like in the group of videos that graphic videos that people see. It was like a nun eating a priest's ass while he shat into her mouth. It was nuts, crazy. Yuck.
Yeah, I don't want to think about that at all. It's gross. It's real gross.
I mean, it's kind of funny to think about.
Nah, not really.
Fat nun, you know.
Maybe if I like blur out the shit part
and
just think
so
about
gross.
like some weird nun like eating a priest's ass. It's kind of funny. Like blurring out the shit.
Ooh,
kind of like blacking him out.
I have a question that's non-related to the perversion thing.
Okay.
So real quick, what do you think is the most sexualized female profession? Like nurses, stewardesses, maids.
Honestly, I don't think it's a profession. I think it's schoolgirls or cheerleaders.
Whoa. Ew. Dude. I didn't even think of that.
Dude, there's always like
the
teacher, student, like
it's
all over the place.
Fuck.
When someone says role play, I immediately think cosplay.
Yeah.
Or I think of teacher, like student stuff.
Yeah. Oh, that's that's such a sad
That's immediately
state of our
That's what it is, man. You're just like
that is everything
you
online,
fantasize
dude.
about like some 18, 19-year-old like college chick, and you're like some 45-year-old.
For me,
professor.
it's the reverse.
Right, but you're 28.
Yeah, true. Fuck.
And a dude. So
yeah,
I understand what you're saying.
I'm going back to college to fuck all my professors.
I would give you a lot of credit if you just strictly went back to college. You paid like $20,000 to bang all the teachers that you could. Even the dudes.
Even the dudes. Well, I would have to get my money's worth. There's no guarantee that I'm getting all the chicks.
Right.
Some of them will be married or, stuff like
actually,
that.
you probably could guarantee that because you can pick classes.
True. And what was that site? Rate My Professor? Yes. And they had an attractiveness rating. 100%. And just take all those fucking classes.
Take the 4 stars above.
Dude. This is genius.
Here's your mission.
Oh, fuck. I just need $20,000.
Yeah.
You at home, please donate.
Go me fund.
Yeah, go fund me.
Go fund me.
Go me fund. I'm trying to fuck all the professors at Temple University. Please donate so I can purchase all these classes. I think I would get a few. I don't know if I would, I would maybe have a 30% success rate.
Yeah, you definitely have to go through Rate My Professor and kind of, you'd have to analyze.
Wake up at 8 a.m. to get the. You remember that?
Well, you got to dedicate. Yeah. I mean, if you're going to win, you got to win. Waking up at 7 to register for classes and not being able to get any of the ones that I wanted anyway. Yeah.
Fucking sucked. That's how I ended up in fucking sex literature or whatever.
Yeah, definitely not English class. Bro.
Dude, I don't know. I would like to meet that chick again.
Okay.
She was a weirdo. I like weirdos.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
You have any weird professors? Ones that stick out in your mind? Well, I had the one that said white people are racist because of their eyes. Soulless eyes.
I think I had a race and diversity class. Ooh, this is a funny story.
Okay.
So Gen Ed.
Okay.
And Temple,
they're always Gen Eds.
Yeah, they're always Gen Ed. It's never my business management classes.
Yeah.
Always
the professors that actually did shit with their lives.
Yeah, it's Gen Ed. All right. So I go in this I had to take it for obviously Gen Ed reasons to just meet the credits.
Yeah.
And it was Race and Diversity Gen Ed.
Of course.
Okay. Yeah. So Temple makes you take a Race and Diversity class.
Yeah. African American studies. And
that's what I went into. It was African American studies.
Yeah.
So not only was I one of the only white people in the class, which is I know how they feel, like black people feel, because I felt like I was
in any situation there is a minority.
Yeah, and I was like, okay, all right, I can relate to this.
Relate.
Yeah, relate.
So, a little bit.
Okay, so I go into class, right, and this teacher just comes in and she's like all over the place. She's like, all right, so like probably like 5'6", pretty short, black lady, kind of relatively old. She's got like gray hair all over the place. Don't remember her name. Plus, I probably shouldn't say it.
Yeah. She's probably hopefully fired by now.
Yeah. Probably not.
Really?
Probably not. Yeah, because everyone passes their class.
Yeah, that's a good.
Yeah, I really didn't do much in that class. I did one presentation and I got an A in class.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, it was a great class. So we were going through it and she was like talking. And this is like the first couple of weeks. This is like right before the pandemic starts too.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
So last year, like the semester I graduated.
Yeah, the spring semester.
So and I was still going to class, so it must have been like January. We're going into class, and my immediate thought is like, all right, I have like 4 business classes. I have this one gen ed, like fuck this class.
Yeah,
right? Like
it's not the one you take seriously.
Yeah, I'm just not paying attention. I'm on my computer the whole time, doing something else, making bets. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, right? I'm not paying attention.
Yeah.
Then she goes around and she's like, all right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna put our names on these cards, all right? And then she was like, and then on top of the cards while she's passing out and walking out, she's like, you're gonna put your pronouns. And I said, my what? She's like, your pronouns. And I was like,
what does that mean?
Okay. And I was thinking about it. And like, she's like, take it home. You can like turn it in whenever, like pretty relaxed and stuff like that. So I take it home and I talk to my brothers. And I was like, yeah, so this teacher's like making me do like, put my pronouns and stuff. So I guess I like got to put like he, him, or I think it's he, him. Or something
Yeah, I think that would be the one that qualifies.
Yes. And so I'm going and I'm like, what if I just put Captain America? What if I just put Captain America as my pronoun?
Yes.
So what happens is I ended up putting Captain America as my pronoun.
Yeah. Did you wear that shirt when you went to class?
It was kind of cool, so it was worth it. I wish I was. So my pronoun was Captain America.
Nice.
And then when everything transferred online, our pronouns were next to our names.
Oh, right.
So the whole time, you were like during presentations and stuff, and like my voice would like pop up, and I would say J Cross.
That's awesome. That's exactly what you should do with that situation.
I was like, okay.
I think that was thinking Jasper as well. Jasper, yeah. I thought it was possibly. Did you get any side eyes and weird looks? Thankfully, we all got that one. So, it would have been a way to situation where she was like Jake Ross, Captain America, class last time. Caps. Oh, yeah. If you leaned into it, nobody could really get it.
Not Temple.
No. Yeah. There's nobody that could get upset.
Or like super far left, like you're just like.
These pronouns are a serious issue, and people should take them seriously, even if they don't care or not, because it's other people's sensibilities.
I'll just be like, I seriously identify as
Steve. Oh yeah, see my shirt? I mean,
are you kidding me?
Yeah,
you want to see my underwear?
You see these pecs?
I literally looked up Chris Evans' bench workout
earlier
today.
It's probably a fair workout to try to emulate it.
Yeah, they just said reps and sets. They didn't give weight.
Well, yeah, because the weight's depending on what you can do.
Yeah.
You're not benching 225 for.
I know, reps. But I wanted to know what he's benching.
Yeah. How much of that is movie magic, you think?
I'd say 20%.
20%.
Like,
so
do you count steroids as movie magic?
No, I don't think Chris Evans is steroids.
He definitely does supplements and protein and
supplements
shit.
on steroids.
Yeah, I know, but I think The Rock. probably does.
I think The Rock did. I don't know if he does it anymore.
I think Kumail Nanjiani. There's no way he got that jacked in 3 months.
Yeah, there's certain people you're just like
nerd Indian or not Indian Pakistani. I'm sorry, nerd Pakistani to some fucking alien god. His jaw got bigger. Like you're on something.
Yeah, no, that I agree with. But I'm saying like the majority of the time.
And I think that's pretty common. I mean,
I wonder how rampant steroids are in Hollywood.
If you're gonna play a superhero, you don't want to look bad on fucking TV.
But you got Tony, who's
true, but like he's never with his shirt off. And then you got Chris Evans, Chris Hemsworth. They got their shirts off and they're fucking shredded head to toe.
Yeah,
I don't think neither of them look bulky enough to be steroids. I don't think. No, definitely protein and supplements and stuff. But
I mean, obviously they work out.
Yeah,
but I think steroids is like definitely like size, definitely more size than it is like. And then there's like certain like vascularness where like the veins are just like insanely popping out. I think that's more. Like, there's definitely people you're like steroids, 100%.
Yeah,
100% steroids.
If your bone structure changes, you're probably on steroids.
Some sort of HGH is going through your body.
Yeah, seriously. I mean, your head just doesn't double in size in 3 months.
No.
Yeah.
I want a picture of your balls before and a picture of your balls after.
Yeah.
All right? That's how I'm going to tell.
For sure. Dude, fucking Garvin Seabutter talking about getting on some shit.
Seabutt's been talking about it for like 4 years now.
It doesn't make sense to me. Would you ever do steroids?
No, I don't care.
Yeah. Like, even if I'm trying to get fit and bigger and like stuff, I'm not trying to shoot something in my ass.
I don't care enough.
Yeah. I'm not, I'm not trying to pop out of everything that I own.
Hit him with a quick flex.
Just like,
I've been working on it.
Huge, working on it. I'm trying to be shredded, Brad Pitt and Fight Club style.
Yeah.
Or even Snatch.
I would never do it.
Yeah, never do steroids. I mean, what if they become like really good and like safe and or whatever? Maybe. I don't know. That would probably be pretty expensive, right?
100%.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're talking about like $20 a month, that's gonna get me super fit for literally no other reason besides taking it. Like, of course, I'll take it.
Looking good, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean, with no side effects. Yeah. Fine, but
I also think it fucks with proportionality.
Probably.
Yeah. Like, I only want to be as fit as my body is, like...
Yeah.
Yeah. Reasonably able to...
Unfortunately, I'm never going to look like The Rock. It's just never gonna
it's just never going to happen.
Yeah. His 6'4" frame won't look the same his mass style on my 5'11" 3/4 frame.
Yeah. Wouldn't work. He's a freak of nature. Do you think he's biggest action star right now? Probably, right? Yeah.
Well, he had the most money.
Yeah. But that's because he makes a fuck ton of movies, and not all of them are good.
Well, what quantifies biggest?
What?
What quantifies biggest? Is it the money they made?
Most...
Or popularity?
Yeah, most famous and, like, sought after for that kind of movie.
Probably
because it probably... Tom Cruise is at the end of his.
Is he though? Is he though?
I mean, he's making a really good run.
Mission Impossible Fallout.
Yeah, I mean,
one of my favorite movies.
Really?
Yes.
Wait, is that the one that came out most recently, or the one before that? Because I think they're on like 6 or 7.
2018.
Yeah,
something like that.
I think I saw not the most recent one, but the one before that, and I was impressed. Like, I thought Mission, like the whole thing was that these series were supposed to get worse as they went on.
They're getting better. Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Dude, Fallout, Mission Impossible Fallout I've probably watched that movie like 25 times.
Oh my god. I gotta make sure if I watched it or not.
Henry Cavill's in it.
Hang on.
I mean, that's pretty, you would remember if he's in it.
Yeah, probably.
He's a pretty big character.
All right. Then I do not.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one came out 2018, 2.5 hours. Yeah, I didn't catch this one. I'll definitely have to watch it.
Dude,
97 on Rotten Tomatoes. Yeah, Tom Cruise is killing it.
It's like I'm not like. It's one of my favorite movies to watch where I don't have to like watch. You know?
Yeah. You can
not,
put
like,
it on in
invested.
the background and like tune in and out.
Like some of the scenes are like really fucking cool.
Yeah, dude. I mean, even what was it? Edge of Tomorrow. That one he did where he's like this guy that keeps reincarnating into the same day, so he can like keep getting better and better.
Live, Die, Repeat or something like that? Isn't that what it's called?
There is a new version of it coming out without Tom Cruise, but I think Tom Cruise's movie was Edge of Tomorrow, and he trains with like this blonde chick. And yeah. I think that's Edge of Tomorrow. Came out a few years ago.
No, you should watch.
Yeah, definitely. I mean,
get high and watch.
You can't argue with Tom Cruise's resume. I mean, Scientologist or not, the guy's screwed in.
Well, I'm not talking about him the person. We're talking about him the
I think he might be kind of cool to chill with. Like, not have a drink, but like just talk to and let him ramble. You know,
listen.
Yeah,
it'd be cool to listen to Tom Cruise.
Yeah, right. Like
he's
probably gonna say some insane things.
Yeah. Tom Cruise, you want to get on a podcast?
Anytime.
We'll listen.
Tom Cruise.
Yeah, wow, I'm a fan.
Open mic.
Yeah, come on in.
Come on in. We love you. And your middle tooth.
Yeah.
Dude, you can't unsee it.
Him like that.
No, he's got it all figured out. You know, fucking a few good men.
I feel like he's kind of sensitive to that, man.
Probably.
Yeah.
You got great hair. Let me say that.
I'll give him that. He's
great hair. Yeah. Kind of short.
Yeah, definitely short. Definitely short.
But dude, I even liked his Jack Reacher was sick.
I don't think I finished Jack Reacher.
I thought it was really good.
I only remember the scene where he's like fighting in the kitchen, where he fights like
two guys.
Two guys are like in the kitchen and they get on the bus or something like that. And get
it is Tom Cruise's Bourne Identity or whatever.
Yeah.
The Jack Reacher movies are like, okay, how can I beat these people up with a shower
stuff
curtain
around me?
Yeah. Have you? What's the most recent good comedy movie you've seen? Like that came out recently.
Comedy. I don't know.
Yeah, I think they're kind of slacking off in that area. I mean,
I don't think there's any really good actors, like comedy actors.
Yeah. Or people that are making their. I mean,
I probably like one of the Kevin Hart movies. Probably one of the more recent ones that I can remember.
I feel like didn't Judd Apatow make one that was
good,
but they're like dramedies. They're also there's
only
some
like
sort
of
a
romance
few
aspect in it or something.
Funny aspects of it, like I don't think there are going to be many Step Brothers or like maybe Seth Rogen movies. Those were the last like This Is the End was pretty hysterical.
Yeah, but I would still put the 2000s, like late 90s, early 2000s.
That's old. That's still kind of old.
Yeah, over the fucking 2015 to 2018.
Yeah, for sure.
You know?
Some of the funniest movies have been non-comedy movies, like The Nice Guys. You seen that with Ryan Gosling and Gerard? What is it? Gerard Butler? They play detectives.
The 300 guy?
Yeah.
That's Gerard Butler.
No, Russell Crowe.
Okay.
Russell Crowe. Ryan Gosling and Russell.
One's British.
They both
English.
drink and got fat.
Yeah.
It was like a 80s detective movie that ended up being fucking hysterical because both of them are like these inept buffoons and have like this one of them, Ryan Gosling has like an 11, 12-year-old daughter that's like funny and like curses and shit, and like she's talking to porn stars since like that's what the crime they're investigating. She like tags along and shit. It's hilarious. I wonder if it was billed as a comedy. Because it probably was. Also the year 2016 comedy action. So like it's like some of the better movies are these hybrids, the dramedies or the action comedies, or
Yeah, I don't think anything's just straight comedy anymore.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think we're never going to see like another Ace Ventura.
Yeah, which is kind of sad, man, because like they weren't as committed to making it a high production thing that was quality all the way through. They were just focused on
being funny,
being hilarious.
I think it's kind of switching more towards stand-up
and podcasts. Yeah.
I think
that's where
they're
people are
finding
getting
different outlets of comedy. Because
it's becoming more prolific. More people have access to that kind of comedy.
Yeah, and it's way more. It's difficult to be funny and act at the same time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you can act funny, like what people do on stand-up.
Yeah.
But like Jim Carrey was funny while acting.
Yeah.
And I think there's a difference there where like there's just a little like switch in your head that requires you to be probably a little psychotic because you kind of have to be like detached from yourself in a sense.
Yeah. You got to be able to assume someone else's.
Yeah.
But like, is Adam Sandler, like, you wouldn't put him in the same kind of acting category as Jim Carrey?
No.
Like Will Ferrell?
Jim Carrey was like different breed because he was just fucking out of the world.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like, I think even rivals Robin Williams for acting ability.
Yeah.
As far as like
Robin
comedic.
Williams are kind of the same. You know what I mean? Just out of the world, kind of like
super expressive and high energy.
Yeah. But like Will Ferrell is more like an OG Kevin Hart. You know what I mean? Where like they just act funny.
Yeah, it's not necessarily the words that they're saying. It's like how they're saying it, or how they're acting. That's interesting. Because I don't think Will Ferrell ever did stand up. He was all like improv, SNL, skit based. Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen a Will Ferrell stand up. No.
Yeah. I've never seen it. And I'm pretty into the stuff. So,
yeah.
I think he might have done a character doing stand up once or twice, which a lot of these improv people do.
But just don't like.
Instead of like writing jokes as themselves, they like invent a character and then are just funny up on stage. Like Will Ferrell would act like this isn't what I think he's actually done. This is like
he would act like Anchorman on stage,
or just like someone who's too nervous and keeps fucking up their
like
they do a character like that.
Hard.
Yeah,
I don't think
it's a little.
Like, I know you're Will Ferrell, dude. Like, fucking just tell jokes or something like that.
Yeah. Or Will Ferrell did a stand-up special where he was pretending to be President Bush for like because that was a popular character he did on SNL, and then they turned it into a special that he did on stage in theaters. Yeah. And they would bring out Condoleezza Rice and or someone who played Condoleezza Rice. Yeah. And he even said the N-word in that special. Yeah. Because he's George Bush trying to say the country Niger. So, like, he gets it right. He takes his time on it the first time, but then he, like, speeds through it and fucks it up on the second one. And actually sends the N-word. So, Will Ferrell, you should be canceled. Sorry, buddy.
Can you cancel Will Ferrell?
No.
There's certain people that just can't be canceled because they don't care.
Yeah, and their audience can't be swayed away from them. Like, you can't take away, like... If someone becomes bigger than the network that they're on or the program that they're attached to, then you can't cancel them. Yeah. But if they aren't, you can cancel them pretty easily. Yeah. Like Chris D'Elia. Even though he's still got a successful podcast.
I was going to say, I see him on TikTok and shit all the time.
I don't know if he's...
he looks old as fuck, though, bro. Yeah. It looks like that thing, like that
whole
kid thing took a fucking toll on him.
For sure, dude.
Yeah.
I think it would take a toll on anybody.
Yeah, but he looked like he aged like 20 years.
Yeah. Well, he also had a kid. I don't know if that adds
it probably does. But
and he hit 40 probably.
Just saying.
Recently. Yeah.
He was doing.
He doesn't look so good.
He had like a close up like this, and I was like, Chris D'Elia? What? And I was like, there's no way you look old, bro.
You used to be young, bro.
Yeah, I thought you were like my age.
Yeah. But how do we get on that?
I don't know.
But yeah, I mean, people getting canceled is a very real thing, but it's also like kind of not, you know? Like the only people who've gotten like canceled were either kind of no names or like the egregious ones, like Weinstein, Cosby / Louis. I think Louis got the worst of it.
Yeah, I don't even think he did the worst thing. You know what I mean?
Well, like obviously Cosby's in jail and Weinstein's in jail. They got worse situations, but they actually committed crimes. Yeah.
Yeah.
But like as far as canceling goes, where like they take something away from you because of bad behavior that's not necessarily illegal, like Louis definitely got the worst of it because I think he lost so many TV and future earnings opportunities that it like adds up to millions and millions of dollars.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And I don't know if he's tried or if he has the opportunity to break back into TV. I know he's done the stand-up special. And
how long has it been?
It's been 3 years, 2 years, 3
years.
Yeah,
he's got more time to just.
Well, he put out a special. I don't know how well that was received. I watched it. I thought it was funny.
I mean, Louis funny.
Yeah, he was top of the food chain until all this shit happened.
Mm-hmm.
You know? But yeah, I haven't heard much of him recently since the special, which was like a year ago.
Yeah, I don't know.
Over a year ago.
You're more into that than I am.
It's inside baseball for comedy stuff.
Yeah, it's not me.
Yeah. I have to pee.
Okay.
You want to take over for a little bit? Maybe topic change? Think of something
to go on to?
Sports related?
Okay.
We can talk about that.
Let me.
I might grab a couple of drinks. You want another one?
Nah, I'm probably good. Right. See what we got going on here. Could delve into TikTok drama. A lot of good food TikToks.
I got something.
Oh, okay.
On the first episode, we never really introduced ourselves.
Oh yeah, we should probably.
I don't even think anybody who would watch this would know our names or.
Oh yeah.
Know what the fuck we do or
what do we do?
We do this.
How's it? I don't do anything.
I'm Nate, and that's all you're getting out of me, you damn commies.
I'm Jake, and yeah, I chill.
Yeah, we're chill. We chill pretty hardcore.
Yeah, I'm pretty fucking chill.
Yeah. See that chess set? Yeah. Pretty chill.
That's not a real game either. So I know you chess nerds don't try to criticize us.
Yeah,
it's not a real game.
It's not real. Nothing's real.
It's all simulation. Whoa, and that proves simulation.
Yeah, further. Wake up, people.
Yeah,
you're all code.
Yeah, your ones and zeros.
Yeah,
get over it.
Something like Elon Musk is running the computer that is generating this world.
Was Elon Musk chosen by the processor?
Kind of. He's like one of multiple people who have shown up throughout the simulation's history that have like coalesced into what's similar beyond the processing speed of this computer.
Yeah. To be honest, I don't think he's a Neo. I think he's more of a Morpheus.
Yes,
I
agree.
More of a Morpheus. He's kind of like a.
He's not the chosen one, but he will lead us to the chosen one.
Yeah, he's kind of like the guy that like finds the guy and is like, "Dude, you're the guy."
Yeah, and sets the stage for the guy.
Yeah, and the guy's like, "No, you're the guy." Like, no, you're the guy. That's pretty much how the conversation goes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What would the Neo of our simulation be like?
What would it be like?
Yeah. If Elon's Morpheus.
Probably like 6'5". I'm just gonna go height. I feel like
about 220 pounds.
Yeah, taller people have an advantage in the world.
True.
You know what I
mean? Well, they die faster.
I don't know. Is that a fact?
Yeah, they don't live as long as short people. Short people are the only ones that make it past 100.
That little grin.
Do your research, man.
I will, man. I got my phone here. All right, I'll do my research. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know.
I think it will be. I think it'll be like. I'm probably pretty biased with this answer. Fucking a comedian, like someone who's not like if Elon Musk is the technical side that realizes the structure of our reality and like is able to realize that this is a simulation. He needs the antithesis. Like, the antithesis of him, where it's like it's personality. It's like it's like adventurousness or like a Viggo Mortensen.
A Viggo Mortensen,
interesting. Like a jack of all trades. Kind of enigmatic.
Okay. Kim Jong-un.
Ooh, wow. That is quite the antithesis.
I'm just saying.
If we're going pure opposite.
He's pretty opposite Elon.
Yeah, but I was thinking more opposite in like the mirror coupling opposite. You know? Something that works together with Elon.
Okay. Not Kim Jong-un.
No. Kim Jong-un would try and make the simulation work for him. And
is he like a virus? You know what I mean?
Maybe.
He's like malware.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Who is? It's gotta be like a celebrity, Robert Downey Jr.
I like that. That is a good choice. Yeah. Someone who has the attention of people and
he probably could
point them in the right direction.
Yeah, he probably could do what he wants.
Yeah, I think so. He played a black man.
Yeah, he did. He did play a black man.
The best black man I've ever seen.
During
outside of Denzel.
Yeah, during like the transition of the PC era, he was like blackface.
And if you remember when that movie came out, what got it in trouble was using retard.
Yes.
Simple Jack.
Yes.
You went full retard, man.
Yeah. Simple Jack got in trouble, not blackface.
Yeah. A white man playing a black man is saying retard, and that's what they got pissed about.
Yeah.
Not the blackface.
Yeah. What a time.
Crazy.
Well, great movie.
Yeah. Great. I think Ben Stiller is criminally underrated in the comedy world because he's not a stand-up. He's not like he never did SNL. He only he's a really good comedic actor, but that's not all he's done. He's done dramas too and all these weird ones.
So you're saying he's underrated actor or underrated
comedic genius? This guy is.
I don't know.
Tropic Thunder, Dodgeball, Zoolander. The Cable Guy.
Zoolander.
Yeah,
but he's not the main in Dodgeball or Cable Guy.
But he wrote and produced them.
He wrote and produced Dodgeball? All right, we're at. This is where I fact check you.
Yeah.
Ben Stiller.
Look it up. Ben Stiller. Underappreciated genius.
Ben Stiller writing movies.
He did Tropic Thunder too. He wrote and produced it.
Let's see, filmography. Oh, this is gonna be like a little writer. He was no, this is the 90s. Let's see, wrote Zoolander. Okay, interesting. Wrote Tropic Thunder. Interesting. Tug Speedman, I forgot his name. Dude, that Tug Speedman is a great alias online.
Oh my god, yes. Tuggers!
Yeah, Tug Speedman.
Tuggernuts!
I might have to steal that at some point. Just call me Tug Speedman.
What a great name.
Zoolander 2.
Which was garbage.
Let's see it. That's all he's written.
Really?
Yeah, big ones.
What about, does it have the producer tag?
Producer, I gotta figure out which line it is. Producer.
Are you in IMDb?
Wikipedia. Produced Zoolander, produced Duplex, Starsky and Hutch.
Dude, that was good.
Yeah, great movie. Produced Dodgeball. Did not read it. Produced Tenacious D and the Pick of Destiny.
Yes.
Produced Blades of Glory. Interesting.
Blades of Glory, that's another one.
Underrated. What's that guy's name? John Napoleon Dynamite?
Oh, right.
John, Hedgeman or something like that?
Why do I want to say John Mulaney? John. Is his name John?
I thought it was John.
Director.
Napoleon Dynamite.
Secret Life of Walter Mitty, which was not a comedy, but very good. The Cable Guy.
John Hader.
Writer. I can't believe that he didn't write Dodgeball.
Nah, produced it though.
Yeah.
You know who's criminally overrated as a comedian in funny movies? Vince Vaughn.
Oh,
Criminally
come
overrated.
on.
Dude, Vince Vaughn is not a good comedy actor.
Oh, he's so cool.
In all of the movies besides maybe Wedding Crashers, but I still think Owen Wilson was the main character in a way. I think he's more support.
Yeah.
What funny movie has he done that's just solo him?
Solo?
He's like
he's the main?
Yeah, where he's like super funny. Like Dodgeball, he's not funny in Dodgeball.
No, he's more the straight man in Dodgeball.
He's like the guiding the True North.
He's he's funny in everything Vince Vaughn does is hilarious to me. I don't know what it is. It's his personality.
Yeah, he's just a dick.
He did another one with Owen Wilson where like the internship. They both intern at like Google.
Yeah, the internship.
He's funny in that.
Nah, it's a lame movie.
It is kind of lame, but
Wedding Crashers, internship. All right, Swingers.
Swingers was good.
Fine,
but that's not just him either. That's John Favreau.
Yeah, but I mean, I guess he's the lead, but
he's one of the leads.
Old School, not him. You know what I mean?
He is funny in Old School.
That's the other Wilson brother.
But he's not. He's second billing, I think, or third billing maybe after Will Ferrell.
Yeah, I think he's third.
Yeah.
I'll call him probably third.
But he is funny.
Yeah, but he's not the main funny.
Yeah, but he's the coolest.
No,
he is the coolest guy in everything he does.
He's not that cool, man.
He's cool.
He's so overrated. He's so overrated. Dude.
He's everything he does is hilarious.
I can't find a.
He's like a Jack Black.
No, Jack Black's way funnier.
Jack Black, but anything Jack Black does, I'm gonna find funny. Like anything Vince Vaughn does, I find funny.
No way, dude. He's not that funny. I think you're overrating this whole thing.
I don't know what it is. He's just so likable, man. I get that he plays the same guy in every fucking movie.
Yeah, it's really not that good.
But that guy, I love that guy. It's Barcelona, you know.
I won't laugh at it. I refuse to laugh at Vince Vaughn. Any Vince Vaughn quotes. Right?
Is he funnier than Owen Wilson?
I think Owen Wilson has higher highs. But Owen Wilson also has more awkwardness. You know what I mean?
Man, that's all he is.
Nah, some the movie did with Jackie Chan, Night and all that.
Yeah.
Sure, Shanghai Night.
Yeah, Shanghai Nights.
Yeah, like that's hysterical.
Shanghai Noon.
Yeah. We'll go Owen Wilson.
I've never found Owen Wilson that funny, man.
He's very awkward.
Yeah,
he's
like always whispering, like
Shanghai Noon. I don't know who's really the star in that. If that's,
I mean, Jackie Chan sold that. I think probably
Starsky and Hutch. I think it's more Ben Stiller.
Ben Stiller is way funnier than Owen Wilson in that. Yeah,
Hall Pass is a good one.
Hall Pass is a good one. It's Jason Sudeikis though. Jason Sudeikis, you got to admit, is a
Drillbit Taylor.
Ooh. But is that a comedy?
It's like a dramedy.
Yeah, okay. I haven't seen that. I don't know how funny that was.
It's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Dramedy.
Owen Wilson or Sean William Scott? The OG Stifler?
Probably Sean Williams.
I don't know what happened to his career. I loved him as an actor, and then he fell off.
I saw some I don't know, some YouTube. It must have been a YouTube clip or something like that, where he just didn't care anymore, and he had a couple he had a couple of bad movies where he it's tough to get over. Wasn't good, yeah. And he tried to get into serious, just trying to get rid of the Stifler.
Yeah, he did get pigeonholed as that douchebag.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Owen Wilson's a little better, but he's not good either.
Yeah,
definitely overrated.
But Vince Vaughn is my favorite part of Wedding Crashers.
Yeah, but he's still not the guy.
What do you mean he's not the guy?
He's not the guy. He's not the guy.
He's the guy. The movie centers around Owen Wilson because he's a sensitive little fruitcake.
Dude, Owen Wilson. It's Owen Wilson's movie with Vince Vaughn helping.
Yes. But then so is Swingers is a Jon Favreau movie with Vince Vaughn helping. He's just the best friend that you laugh at in every movie.
Yeah, but that's not a good actor. That's not.
No, it's not. It's just a funny dude.
He's not that funny. All right, he's not that funny. He's overrated.
I find him funny, dude.
He's overrated. He's overrated.
Anything he says is hilarious.
He's overrated. All right, who else am I googling here? We're gonna go overrated, underrated.
Okay,
right?
all
We're
right.
gonna agree to disagree on that.
Okay. Vince Vaughn is a sore subject.
Vince Vaughn. Yeah, we disagree on that.
I think he's properly rated. I mean, I don't think too many people are out singing his praises like he's the best actor ever, or that he's in the conversation with like Will Ferrell and Adam Sandler and Jim Carrey.
He's overrated. He's not that. He's
all right.
Not that good.
All right. He's very likable.
Let's see. No. Adam Sandler. We'll go Sandler. I think we already kind of had this discussion.
Yeah, a little bit.
Too many rom-coms too.
Yeah, but they weren't bad. I mean, it clicks a rom-com, right? I mean,
I think it's more of a drom-com.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it tears your heart out at the end there.
50 First Dates. That's rom-com.
Yeah, rom-com.
Just go with
I
it.
hate Drew Barrymore, dude.
Yeah. I don't think she's a great actress.
I mean, I don't know what it is. Is it her voice?
Underrated? Don't Mess with the Zohan.
Yes.
One of his movies.
Yes.
Very funny.
Yes. I mean, I do kind of get tired of the Palestinian-Israeli accent being the funny part.
Yeah.
Thing. But it is hysterical what he's able to do there.
Yeah.
I'm only Steve for you. Who is Steve? No, not Steve. Steve.
All right, I got another one. Rob Schneider.
That's a tough one. How is he rated?
Probably
I would say underrated.
C tier. He's probably C tier.
Yeah, I think I would say underrated because
Deuce
Bigelow and the hot chick is fucking phenomenal.
The Animal. I do think I saw that one where you.
I didn't like it.
You don't like it?
Nah,
it's kind of weird. Benchwarmers.
Benchwarmers is great.
Yeah, but I guess he's
not the funny guy in that though.
No, but he's like the big guy.
Yeah, he is the guy.
That True North guy.
Yeah.
Chuck and Larry. Oh no, he's not. That's
it's
Sandler and
those side characters that he would do for Sandler. You can do it.
Yeah. Longest Yard, underrated Sandler movie.
I still appreciate The Longest Yard.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Snyder's kind of like, nah.
But I think he's underrated because most people think he's just the guy that gets shit on in Adam Sandler movies. But he does have some standalone, solid movies. Yeah.
All right. Give me a comedy actor.
All right. Let's see.
And we'll go Kevin Hart.
Yeah, Kevin Hart. I think is overrated as an actor.
Probably. He just has a really high pitched voice.
I think
he said on that.
Yeah,
most people say it was A. I'd probably put him at B.
Yeah. He's just super famous and like gets put in the blockbuster movies.
Yeah.
Although I haven't seen the new Jumanji and I hear it's good.
I saw the number 2. There's 2 of them.
Yeah. Oh, there's 2 of them, right?
Yeah. I saw the second one. I don't think I saw the first one.
Yeah. Was it good? It was all right. But like Jack Black, The Rock.
Oh,
Kevin
Jack
Hart.
Black. Jack Black.
Jack Black. I mean, so many people love Jack Black, but he's not that big. So
I think Jack Black's criminally underrated.
So should we make a distinction between the industry and the people? Because I think Jack Black is beloved by the people, but is underrated by the industry.
I think the industry underrates him as well too.
You think the people underrate him as well?
Yeah, I think he's just underrated.
Yeah. All right.
Jack Black has action movies in the category too. It was weird.
What did he do with it? Was Tenacious D technically action?
King Kong.
Right.
Pretty much what it was. All that
Dude, that was a good one.
Yeah.
And he's a good actor in that. Like, it's not even
bad.
He's not even being funny.
Yeah. No, it's being slow. No, Jack Black. All right.
Nacho Libre.
Great movie.
Great.
I know so many quotes from that movie.
Yeah. Gulliver's
Travel. I've never watched that.
Gulliver's Travel. I don't think that's a comedy. I think I read that book.
It's like I think that's a dramedy.
Yeah.
Isn't it where he gets like really big in a small like?
Yeah,
there's,
like
tiny people?
yeah, on a tiny island. Yeah.
Goosebumps. Never saw it.
He was in Goosebumps.
Yeah. Year One. Very funny movie.
This is super funny.
Yeah. Bernie, I don't know what that is.
Should we go some newer? That brings up Michael Cera. Michael Cera.
Yeah, we can work our way into there.
Jonah
and then,
Hill.
Jonah Hill and all them. We can work our way into that. Tropic Thunder, Tenacious D, Shallow Hal.
Shallow Hal.
Great one.
Yeah. He was also in The Cable Guy, but
Yep.
he plays this a non-funny
Saving
character.
Silverman, kind of the secondary character.
I love that movie, though.
Yeah.
I love that movie. It's so ridiculous.
No, well, I mean,
And like, there's some. I think it was one of those first movies that had like heavy. The first movie that I really noticed sexual explicit flirtation because he's like eating the cheeseburger sauce off her boobies and stuff, and I was like, oh my god.
School of Rock.
It's classic.
Yeah.
Classic.
I don't think I've ever seen Be Kind Rewind. Interesting.
I've heard of it. I've
Okay.
never seen it.
We can agree that he's underrated.
Underrated, yeah.
Michael Cera.
I think he is overrated.
We'll get into the movies. I mean, he's kind of just awkward. Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. Never seen it, actually.
It's good. It's good.
Superbad, obviously.
Obviously.
Juno, I always thought that was a weird movie. I actually never finished it.
Yeah, and that's a drama. I don't think that was really supposed to be that funny.
Yeah, This is the End. Really not his movie.
Not his movie.
Year One, Jack Black movie.
Yeah, he's funny though. Like the situation he gets in. Yeah. Like with the guy who's asking him to rub oil all over him.
Yeah, but
and
it's
stuff.
Jack Black's movie.
Oh, yeah, okay.
That's a Jack Black movie with Michael Cera.
Yeah, Michael Cera
with
is
Jack Black.
Yeah.
Nick and Nora's. Don't know what that is. Sausage Party. It's Seth Rogen. We can get into Seth Rogen too.
Yeah, Seth Rogen is, I would say, creeping into the overrated category.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Like, if he doesn't make something good, because Sausage Party wasn't that good.
Yeah, it was kind of weird.
It was super weird, and then
There's so
the
much
last 5 minutes is a goddamn
orgy of food.
it's super weird and gross.
Yeah, and there's a lot of sexual innuendos before that as well.
Yeah, well, it's unavoidable with food.
Yeah.
I mean, try to make a cooking show and not say something that's gonna, sound like a sexual innuendo.
Yeah, and I don't know.
That's why Rachel Ray is so sexy.
All right, Jonah. Do you know how tall Jonah Hill is?
5'6", 5'7".
5'7". Interesting. I get that on that. Jonah Hill, probably accurately rated, I think. Superbad.
Yes.
21 Jump Street.
Solid.
Wolf of Wall Street, not a main character, but good. 22 Jump Street, whatever. War Dogs.
War Dogs was good.
I don't like Miles Teller. I think he's kind of a
No?
douche. Yeah, I think he's kind of a douche.
Dude, I like Miles
I
Teller.
think he's a little full of himself
A little
for
bit, maybe.
like something that like I don't think he's. Just
Well, he started off hot. I mean, like, he did Project X and then just took off.
But I just don't think he's like I don't know.
Whiplash was incredible, dude.
I don't think I've ever seen Whiplash.
It's really good. J.K. Simmons is phenomenal. I mean,
I gotta check that out.
yeah, I want more pictures of Spider-Man. You know?
Oh,
Yeah, J.K. Simmons.
Yeah. Who's also Iron Man.
Yes. If we venture up into actors, he is criminally underrated. J.K. Simmons.
I would agree. But he always
Phenomenal.
does. He does like niche kind of.
Yeah,
stuff.
he's not.
He's got to fit.
He's not prolific enough to facilitate his talent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He like you find the need shows up before
Yeah.
like finding the actor. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And you'll stumble across a movie that he's in and like be like, oh shit, J.K. Simmons is in this, and he kills it. Like you don't know of J.K. Simmons before the movie.
He's
you
not
know of
advertised.
the movie before.
He's not the guy in the picture.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Accepted. Funny movie.
I love Accepted. Accepted is one of my favorite comedies. Justin Long. Is he overrated, underrated?
All right, let's get into movies.
Dodgeball.
Justin Long.
Accepted is definitely his movie. Still Waiting with Ryan Reynolds.
Well, Waiting's actually a criminally underrated movie.
Yeah, well, it's super vulgar.
Yeah, but I love it.
I love it. Ooh, yeah. Well, I guess we should. keep thinking of people. Ryan Reynolds should be a next one.
Yeah, but Ryan Reynolds is rated as Ryan Reynolds. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but he's a comedy actor, kind of. He's funny in everything he does.
He's in an elite tier. He
True.
just does funny things. So you're just like, all right, you're just a funny.
But
person.
I loved the rom-com with him and Sandra Bullock. Remember that one? I forget what it's called.
The Ryan Reynolds one?
Yeah, Ryan Reynolds and Sandra Bullock. They work in like New York or something at a publishing company, and like she's the exec and he's the assistant.
The Proposal?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Sandra, I love you.
Okay. Well, I mean, Ryan Reynolds is in a fuckload of movies. Deadpool 2, Free Guy. I don't know what Free Guy is. I don't think I've ever seen that. Deadpool 3, apparently. Interesting. Didn't know that was coming out soon. 6 Underground, X-Men, Hitman's Bodyguard, Pikachu. Plays Pikachu.
Right, he does.
Yeah.
Did you watch that, Detective Pikachu?
Yeah, I thought it was, I mean, it's like whatever.
It was pretty good.
Yeah.
It was. I thought they handled the animation of the Pokemon really well. Well executed.
A little creepy, though. Like, they were almost a little too realistic on some of them.
Yeah, maybe. Mr. Mime.
Yeah.
It was mad creepy.
You're just like, whoa.
But he would be. I mean, if Mr. Mime...
Yeah, but I want to see him as cartoon characters. That's how we see Pokemon. I don't see
if you rewatch Pokemon, Mr. Mime's still pretty creepy.
Yeah, but I don't see them having texture and details about their skin. You know what I mean? They're fucking cartoon
3-dimensional and
yeah.
Have emotions. You can see the emotions on them.
Yeah, they're just fucking Pokemon. Smoking Aces. Have you ever seen Smoking Aces? Smoking Aces.
Yeah, that's an action flick, right?
Yeah.
That's Ryan Reynolds.
Yes. He's in the first one. I don't think he's in the second one. To be honest.
There were a lot of people in Smoking Aces, right? There was that tall British guy that was in Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels, and
Jeremy Piven.
Ooh,
Ray Liotta. Ben Affleck. I forgot Ben Affleck was in that. The tall guy. Oh, Tommy Flanagan?
Yeah.
The dude with the fucking scar.
Yeah.
Tommy Flanagan. That's my cousin's name. It's fun.
Yeah. We ventured a little bit off of the comedy theme a little bit.
Yeah, that was just an actor's and we're just that's a good actor.
Yeah.
Criminally underrated.
Criminally underrated.
That should just be the title of this podcast. Criminally underrated.
That's not bad either.
Yeah.
Slippers are criminally underrated. We'll be stuck with it forever.
Yeah.
We could build a community around slippers, though. Like merch.
Yeah.
And
start ditching out like slippers.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Call our community the Slips. That sounds racist. That sounds racist.
It's not racist, though.
Hopefully.
Slips.
Oh, I think Asian people have been called like something close to that, like slants or something like that.
A slip is a dress.
Is a dress?
Yes.
Oh.
Almost like a nighttime gown.
Undergarment worn beneath a dress or skirt.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. I was listening to Ron White's stand-up, and he brings up how he can...
White.
Yeah. he brings up he tells a story about how him and a woman, he can see her slip. And I thought he was talking about her pussy. Because I thought he said slit.
Nah, he's talking about slips.
Yeah, he said slip. And it's her undergarment under her dress.
Uneducated
Uncultured.
men. Yeah.
Uncultured.
We don't know shit.
I wish I knew less.
Yeah. This is dangerous information. I don't know where I'm telling you this.
It's like, come on, when am I ever going to use this?
Yeah, well, it's not a racist term now, so.
Okay, I'm down with it.
All right.
The slips.
Hey, you guys are part of the following.
Oh, yeah. Become a slip today. For no money down.
Yeah, don't put any money down.
10 easy payments of $0.
Oh, we're advertising? You have good advertisement voice. I met in Zin with an advertisement, and we had to do a read off of Zin every time we do this. And we get into the mic, be like, so Zin.
Yeah, today's episode is brought to you by Zin. Try every flavor, 3 milligrams or 6. Quit your smoking habit. The pandemic will kill you.
Yeah. So fuck up your jaw instead.
Yeah. And apparently there's points, but I don't do that.
Yep, I do that.
Yeah,
I have it in my blood. Thanks, Dad.
I've never been interested in cutting corners like that to save money. Like, if I want something at the store, I don't look for it on sale. I just go buy it.
It depends. It depends.
Yeah.
Because like I will, if it's there in front of me, I'll go and like I'll be like, all right, cool, it's on sale. Like I'll take it with me. But like you're saying, I don't go out of my way. Like my parents cut out coupons. Like
it seems like a lot of effort for not a lot of payoff.
They save like $20 every time they go, and they're like,
I guess it adds up.
Yeah, I don't think that far ahead in my life.
Yeah, I can't think that far ahead at all. I can't think 5 minutes ahead. What are we going to talk about next, huh?
Yeah, who knows? I already moved on to something else.
Really? What you got?
I'm making bets.
Oh, my goodness. The only bets I make these days are on investments. Bitcoin, cryptocurrency.
And why? Garth tells you
it? He had something to do with it. A little bit. I mean, I don't know if you've heard of his net worth.
I know. Garth has some Bitcoin. Let's just say that.
He's got crypto at the wazoo.
Yeah.
And he got in early.
Well, he's been in it since fucking
college, since like we were 21, 2020.
Yeah. So, I mean, it wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah.
I had Doge last year.
Nice.
Had about 2,000 coins.
Really?
4,000 coins. Mm-hmm. Sold during pandemic for like a $15 profit. You know what? I don't feel as bad though.
Yeah.
Because Will had 40,000 coins.
Oh my god.
40,000 worth. 40,000. Yeah, Dogecoin.
Oh my god.
And it got up to like 70 cents or something like
this
past weekend.
At its peak, I think it got towards 70.
So
that is crazy.
Yeah. I mean, I missed out on like 3 or 4 grand.
Yeah.
Give or take some. He missed out on like 25, 27 grand. Yeah. Heartbreaking.
That is a heartbreaker. I only bought 100 coins and I made bank on that.
Yeah.
On a $5 investment, I made like $37.
Yeah. I put in 20. This is like 2016. Will was like, dude, buy Doge. I was like, why? He's like, because it's got a cool name.
Yeah, because it's funny.
Yeah. I was like, okay. During the pandemic.
Little did we know Elon Musk would pick it up in 2021, send it through the moon, and make millionaires out of fucking idiots.
I should have just kept it, dude. I sold it for $15-$20 during the pandemic so I could get some Zins because it wasn't doing anything. I was like, Doge isn't going to do anything, right?
Yeah, right. Of course it won't. It's an unlimited currency. It doesn't even make sense.
It doesn't. It didn't make sense. When crypto was blowing up, I didn't understand it until I started watching YouTube videos on it.
Yeah. Garv has given me many lectures on how crypto actually works.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch. It's more of trading and trying to get through the process of tax. The big thing now is like taxes on it and how the IRS is going to handle it.
Yeah.
That's like the
IRS will come to break up the party.
Yeah. Tax man cometh, as Pseudo said. They are cracking down on it. So. But
I think some of my 1712 guys from Temple had like 6 Bitcoin back in the day, and they don't know the password to the wallet that they downloaded it onto.
So they're just missing out.
Yeah, they're just missing out on like $250K. Yeah.
Fuck that, dude.
Yeah. Dude, that would be a hilarious movie. I mean, Tim Dillon has talked about it where like the movie of our generation or of this new generation, I guess the one after us, is going to be a like drama about a Bitcoin wallet that they forgot the password to.
Oh, like a face, like the social network.
Yeah.
Without Bitcoin.
Yeah.
That would actually be hysterical,
right?
That would be.
I mean, that could be done super well.
Yeah. Fuck.
Tim Dillon's a genius. Go follow him on YouTube.
Fuck. That's definitely gonna happen.
For sure, dude. Like The Big Short. Like it's gonna be that kind of movie.
Yeah.
It's like some kind of, look back at all the people who became millionaires and couldn't access any of the money.
Yeah, the fucking crypto and all.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, I mean, like I don't feel bad about it. Like obviously I'd rather have the 2,500, but obviously people who have like thousands of Bitcoin who are just like can't get them, and then like having Will also miss out on 27 grand makes me feel like a little bit better about myself. It's kind of fucked up.
Misery loves company, dude.
I do. I'm like,
at least I'm not the only person who lost out.
Yeah, exactly. I don't feel as bad about myself.
I'm trying to become independently wealthy, dude. I don't want to work.
Oh boy,
it's possible, dude. You just got to hit on one of these cryptocurrencies with all you got. Liquidate all assets.
Look at this. It's fucking...
Oh, the boys on the hike.
Yeah. Teacher's name is Beef, apparently.
Yeah. How's Beef doing? You regret not going?
No.
We had a possible hiking, camping trip planned this weekend with some of the guys in the Adirondacks, which is like 5.5 hours away.
Yeah, that's pretty far away.
It was way too much for what amounts to like 1 day / night of like hiking and chilling.
I don't fucking like hiking.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind hiking, but 13 miles is a bit much, and I think they said the campsites were like subpar, and 5.5 hours, that's way too long.
Even when Mano asked, do we want to do a camping trip? I said no. I've told Siva this, I've told Zook this, I'm a house cat, and I'm okay with that.
Oh, dude, that's so sad.
Why, dude? I'm cool with it. I'm just fucking chill. I like society. Let me fucking be around people and shit.
Oh, that's
why is
a
it
loner? That's so lone. Cats are so lonely.
Okay, I'm not legitimately a cat.
But their personality is just categorized by lonesomeness.
I'm just saying there's outdoor cats and there's inside cats. It's all the only difference I was making.
Okay, so if everybody's a cat, you're an indoor cat.
I'm an indoor cat, and there's outdoor cats who live the streets.
I'm definitely an outdoor cat.
Are you?
For sure, dude.
Why?
Well, when the weather's nice.
You don't have an option, right? You just like the outdoors. You got to be outside. How many times have you been hiking and camping?
A few.
You just randomly go and go hiking and camping?
Well, like when we were kids, like me and the neighborhood kids would go explore the woods and creek and stuff.
I used to do that all the time too.
Yeah,
but I'm saying like now.
Yeah. I'm not that into hiking.
That's what I'm saying. It's not. You're not that. It's okay to admit it. You feel better once you
admit
it.
But every day, it's nice out. I'm out on the driveway playing basketball.
Yeah, I'm not saying you don't go outside. I don't avoid sunlight. Jesus Christ!
It looks like you do. You pale bastard.
I've been pale my whole life, right?
My thighs are so pale today. What? Oh, well, we're talking about paleness. It's just my thighs. Since I've been playing basketball outside.
I'm pale anyway, dude.
Yeah, all right. I got some Native American blood in me, dude. I tan like a red man.
I'm Polish. I don't even think the Polish I don't even know the Polish know what outside the sun is.
No, I think they're only familiar with overcast.
Yes, and potatoes.
That's Poland's Irish. Potato? Yeah, that's Irish. That's Irish. Squash.
Oh, damn.
That sounds like a Polish.
Yeah. Oh, what vegetable Poles eat? Beef stroganoff.
Yeah.
Something weird
beef
like that.
Pig intestines.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I do like pork.
I think most of Northern Europe is hog.
Hog?
Yeah.
It's hog territory.
Yeah, hog territory. I think that's what they were eating.
Okay, fair enough. That's hog territory.
Some meat pie.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
That's Scottish. We can't get off the UK island. That's all we know of Europe is England, Ireland, and Scotland.
What's France? I don't know. German.
We had at dinner last night. We had a French waiter. He said, "If you have a chance to leave France, you must take it." Those are his exact words.
Jesus.
Yeah.
What's wrong with
so
France?
He's from France. Apparently, their restrictions for the pandemic have been pretty serious, and they don't look like they're going away anytime soon.
Didn't know that.
So yeah, his wife is from Doylestown, and they moved back to Doylestown when the first chance they got, and now he's just a waiter at a D-town restaurant.
Interesting.
Fucking up people's orders.
What did you say?
Yeah. You're dressing on the side? Yeah. But how do we get on France?
You got French.
Oh, what do we know about Europe?
Not much.
Not much. Why do we need to know about Europe? I mean,
yeah, I feel like Europe was like the 18th century,
they had it until 1776.
Yeah.
And then America showed up, and we became the center of the universe.
Yeah, they had their time in the spotlight. Now it's
fade away.
Now China, Russia, and U.S. are all battling for it now.
Like the EU is done.
Yeah, you guys are old school. It's okay. It's all
right.
Okay.
All right.
Had your time.
Take Germany with you, please.
Yeah. The Germans, kind of good people
They're great.
Yeah.
They're unstoppable. That's the problem with Germans.
It depends what side you go to. You know what I mean? If they go
it takes the whole world to stop them.
Yeah, they're pretty close. They're like Jedi. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they're really fucking talented and like just about everything that they do. But if they go on the dark side, it's genocide.
It's they have the chosen people.
Yeah. This is we
all Germans are Skywalker.
They got Skywalker. They have high midichlorians.
Yeah, high midichlorians. It just happens.
Yeah.
I mean, the perfect combination of Neanderthal and intelligent humans that had to figure out how to survive. Like they used to be barbarians until the Romans showed up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like the Germanic tribes were all barbarous as fuck.
Yeah. And then they were like, whoa, these people.
That's who Russell Crowe's fighting in the beginning of Gladiator. He's on the front lines of the Roman Empire, and they're taking down the Germanic tribes.
I forgot about that. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, and they're barbarous as fuck. They had to become civilized, and then they became
too civilized.
The barbarian civilization combo they took to the next level.
Yeah,
took it to the next level.
They were the elitism kind of got.
Yeah, super engineers. Dude.
Yeah. I mean, they're really good at soccer too.
Yeah, well, yeah, the biggest team in soccer. Yeah. They're all over 6 foot.
Yeah,
it's really crazy,
tall and lanky,
which is unheard of for soccer.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Most of them are tall Latin American or short Latin American guys.
Yeah. What's Messi? Messi's like 5'8".
Yeah, maybe. I think he might even be shorter than 5'8". I think Cristiano Ronaldo is like 5'10".
What? I'm taller than Ronaldo.
No way Ronaldo's 6 foot.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I don't think Ronaldo's 6 foot. But I think he is kind of the average, maybe a little above average for soccer.
Yeah, like he looks tall out in the field.
Yeah.
6'2". He's 6'2".
Yeah, he's tall. He's tall for a soccer player.
Messi's 5'7".
Yeah. Messi's more the average.
Ibrahimovic.
6'3". 6'4"? 6'5"?
6'5".
He was one of my favorite players.
He looks like
complete badass. Yeah, he does. Doesn't Will look like? Who else does Will look like? I feel like there's someone else. Oh, that Zach Wilson tight end for the Raiders that I sent in 3 years ago.
Yeah,
I don't even know if he's still in the league.
Probably not.
It was just a long flow, and
the
Will has his long hair
and the nose.
Yeah,
it's the nose that really gets it. He's got that beak ass nose.
Is he still growing stashes and shit?
Less stashy.
The pandemic was a very experimental time for dudes in facial hair.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Oh yeah.
I think I'm sticking with the stash.
You got a little handlebar guy working there.
Working.
Yeah.
It goes well with the firefighting.
Very firefighter.
Aesthetic.
Yeah. I might go full Keanu here. Just with with
Burly.
Yeah. Keep the mirror. I want to see how grizzly I can get. Never let it go. This is the longest I've probably let it go.
Facial
hair and up top hair.
Really? That's the longest you ever had
Since getting cut when I had the Justin Bieber do. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
You used to have it tight, like crop top or whatever.
I had the flow, man.
The flow is always underrated.
My flow is weird though. It's like my
hair's meant to go forward.
Well, my brothers have like hair that goes back.
Yeah.
And the flow went down.
Can be almost.
Yeah. I looked at the line. I had
it's goofy, right?
With the back thing, like other here. And it was just
mine might be a little too thick to do that kind of stuff with you. But I'm trying. You just gotta look right. But underrated could be another name for the podcast.
It's a good one.
Underrated. That probably already exists. Right?
Yeah, probably.
Underrated.
Seems like a very popular name. I was thinking like ostrich beak.
Underrated thinkers podcast. Ostrich beak. Oh, the innocuous.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I might go more just ostrich.
Ostrich. Okay.
Or the beak.
Ostrich eggs.
Why you gotta make it a phrase, man?
I don't know.
Slippers was good, man.
Okay,
Slippers was good.
All right.
Stop branching out into these.
Stop thinking.
Ostrich feet.
Stop thinking.
Yeah.
All right. That's
Kangaroo
no
pouch. Just like different animal body parts. Because tiger belly.
Okay, fine. Think of something else.
Yeah. Bookshelf.
Chair leg.
Water cooler.
Water. Whoa. Actually, not that bad.
Yeah, because it's like chilling at the water cooler.
Yeah.
Small talk.
Water cooler. Okay.
Water cooler.
Okay.
I should be writing these down.
Yeah.
I got a notebook. I don't have a pen. Very professional over here.
It's got a book with 3 pages written on it.
3 pages and one that fell out.
Yeah.
It's garbage. I'm not organized. Suck a dick. Yeah. So judgmental with your cameras.
Could be from pawn
Ooh.
or bishops.
Or knight or bishops, yeah.
Mm-hmm. We're not kings.
No.
Not queens.
Mm-mm.
Rooks? I think we're maybe rooks. We're above pawns.
Definitely above pawns.
Yeah.
We're the yeah.
Yeah, like you'd be willing to make a trade with those pieces, like
Yeah.
if you have to, but like they are pretty valuable.
Yeah. You need
You know
them
what I mean?
to be organized.
Yeah, like pawn for pawn's like whatever. And knight for knight, you like you don't want to,
Yeah.
because you want to use a knight,
Knight for
your
bishop
advantage.
though.
Knight for bit, they still have the same value though.
Same point value, but I would prefer to have my bishops than my knights.
Well, I think better players would probably rather have a knight than a bishop, though. Don't you think? I feel like knights are harder to defend than bishops are.
True, but bishops cover more of the board, or can cover more of the board.
Yeah, well, I mean, the unlimited diagonal movement.
Yeah, and like if you set up your diagonals right, they can be super powerful, dude.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Knights are the hardest to predict when like account for.
Yeah, like 3 moves down
Yeah,
the line.
yeah.
Moving for like a knight, you're just like
Yeah, and like I hate getting forked so much.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hate getting forked.
Spoon me all you want.
Yeah,
all right?
yeah.
Don't
Even
fork me.
knife me, I don't
Yeah.
care. Getting forked. But yeah. Dude, during the pandemic I got mad into chess.
I know.
But it has definitely tapered off. I started playing Johnny and wasn't beating him very regularly. He has a friend that's even better than him that I beat once.
Yeah, that's what I think Aaron was talking about that one
Fluke.
time.
Yeah.
Aaron was saying like, yeah, his friend's like fucking insane.
I hate losing at chess. It's the worst.
I hate losing more in person.
Okay.
Because like online, dude, like especially when it's like a day or like 3-day, like for chess.com.
Yeah, it's not.
I totally lose track of like what I was trying to like plan out.
Interest and
It just dies. Now in person, when we're just like logging in and we're just like, all right, we're gonna sit here for 2 hours and we're gonna fucking play.
Yeah.
I hated losing that, especially like C-Butt.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking hated that shit.
I hate it because it's like the way you lose is by making mistakes. Not
Generally.
Generally.
At our skill level, it's
Yeah.
by making mistakes. It's
Yeah.
not by
So like I hang a
Yeah.
knight, or I end up getting forked, or something like that. I blunder my queen or
Yeah,
whatever.
when you blunder a queen, you're just like, I
Yeah,
want to
you're
restart.
fucked, yeah. But it's simple mistakes, and it's so hard to stay focused on
Yeah.
how each piece is moving and how they could move, because then you build a plan up in your head, and they do a move that the plan didn't account for, or that the plan isn't defending from, and you get stuck instead of like reacting to how your opponent is playing.
Yeah.
And it's just, it's a great game. I love it, but it's ruthless.
It's tougher. It's like, it depends how much you put into it. You know what I mean? Like, if your heart and soul is into it, then like when you lose, it's crushing. You know what I mean?
I don't think you can play chess well and not care. You know what I'm saying? You can't just fuck around and like.
I don't think we can.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
There's definitely people out there
could be
that just kind of fuck
mastery.
around and kind of like, they'd be like, oh, well, this move makes more sense than that. And you're just like,
Yeah, they
I
just
guess.
understand how the game works.
yeah. My problem is I tend to always want to move forward.
Yeah.
And moving backwards is definitely an advantage to move backwards as well, too, in certain areas.
Yeah.
And I just, I don't know. Maybe it's just all the sports I've ever played have always been like go to that goal
instead
of like
it is counterintuitive to move backwards, especially like if you start with checkers, you never move backwards.
Yeah, well, checkers is like.
But I think my biggest problem is I either spread myself too thin or I don't push with enough. Like I'll send two knights and a bishop and center them around one pivotal square, but they're able to defend enough where I would need like my queen in there too, and I don't bring it. Yeah, I don't bring enough to follow through.
Or your pawns are just like four spots behind.
And they become like too easily picked off. Yeah, once they, Yeah,
it's just a fucking.
Do you think chess is how good you are at chess is an indication of intelligence?
A certain aspect of intelligence. I mean, like
how quickly you pick up on it.
I think there's strategical thinking and critical thinking skills that are pretty good, and I think that goes into intelligence. But like, you could also be a supreme mathematician or a supreme doctor. You know what I mean? Who understands biology really well and not be good at chess. Yeah. It's not a general intelligence thing. It's not like someone who's smart and never seen a chessboard can just pick it up and be really good. I think if you're good at chess, you're probably under the assumption that you have a higher intelligence. True. But I don't think if you're not good, that doesn't mean you're not intelligent. Yeah. I think at a certain point, chess just becomes patterns and reps. If you do it enough, you're going to see what can happen in any situation. Yeah. And if you're able to keep that in your mind. And like predict it and kind of. Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. It's like keeping that in your mind and staying engaged, like doing it online or on your phone or on like my tablet. It's just, dude. It's impossible, I think, but it's good practice. I mean, like I have trouble focusing and chess helps. Like I can like force myself to think deeper than I want to, like my focus just wants to look at the board and know where I'm going, so I can be done looking at it. But you need to look at all moves possible. Yeah, the reactionary. Yeah, and choose the best one based off what your opponent's options are. Yeah. And it's like you have to stay focused through that thought process and not stop halfway through and be like, oh, I can just move my knight. But no, he's got to check and then, So it's like, it's a good way to practice. I guess there is a lot of critical thinking and forward thinking in it. Yeah. But yoga also helps me focus. I love yoga, dude. Yeah, Garv always wants me to start doing yoga. Like whenever you're pretty flexible as is though, which is crazy. Yeah, it's very weird, isn't it? How do you stay flexible? I don't know. I don't practice it. I don't practice my flexibility. Like I stretch it once in a while, like for the gym and stuff. But so I don't know. Yeah, I don't even know if yoga would be that helpful for you. I don't know. I really don't know. It might help like because back issues. Yeah, that definitely would. That would probably be the biggest thing. Yeah, your lower back's bothering you. Yeah. Well, I stopped like 3 weeks ago going to the gym because, dude, like I don't know what it is with squats, but like I always like probably like a year and a half ago too, pre-pandemic, like the inside, like my groin kind of like hurt it. Like it's got to be my posturing and like my how I do it and stuff like that. But like I'll be good for 6 months and then I'll move up. I was like doing 225 like a month ago, which is what I was doing. I was repping 225. Lower back started hurting, and I just kind of stopped. Yeah. And like there's always something with squats where like if you just do one thing wrong, like you're just fucked. I think it is one of the more demanding workouts. I mean, you feel great. Solely back and quads and like I mean, I guess your glutes, but but like, you feel great doing it. Yeah, but like if you fuck up, like you're just devastated. It's not, I don't think I'm gonna do it. It requires a lot of balance. Yeah, I just don't think I'm gonna do it. There are ways to. You should do like single leg stuff. Yeah, I do a lot of lunges. Yeah. I do lunges. I do like I put like I rack up and just lunge forward. I think I don't think I get the same exact like muscle movements and probably the same exercise feel from it, but I don't get hurt. Yeah. So lunges work a lot of your
legs too. Like I feel it in the groin and the hammies and stuff. And
yeah, but I'm not stressing 225 pounds.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
When I hurt my groin, I was doing like 350.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Like that's what I was squatting.
Yeah,
And like at that point, it's just like you felt good doing it like 2 times, and then like on the third one, like your back's tight.
Yeah.
Like, and then I felt like something popping here, and I couldn't play football. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
it's too dangerous. It's not. Once you get to a certain weight, it's like diminishing returns.
Just not worth it. I'm gonna focus more on flexibility. Like the lunges are good. Like I just did legs today.
Dynamic movements.
Yeah, do a lot of sprints and running. Got to focus on running.
We gotta do cardio at the house because we play a game of basketball at 2 points, and we're huffing and puffing and need
2
breaks.
points?
Yeah, first person to 2.
Jesus Christ, 2 points?
Yeah,
we played a game.
Yeah. We're tired, man. We got no gas.
You can huff and puff. Like it's all right to be gassed and tired, but like you gotta push through that. That's the thing is pushing through.
Yeah. That's what football was good for. DTFL. Yeah. Because like you didn't have to go 100% every play, and you were like the game was long enough for you to get to that point.
Yeah.
Like with basketball, it's like there's such high effort in these fits and spurts, like in a drive or like. Trying to play defense, it's like high pressure for like 20 seconds, and then you're like, somebody scores or gets a rebound. And
well, basketball athletes are like the best athletes in the world, I would say.
Probably. Like it depends on your definition of athlete. I don't think I necessarily include gymnasts, but if they were included, they're pretty high up there. They're athletic as fuck.
I think you're probably right. I don't see a whole lot of running. I mean, they obviously have better cardio than like us, but like,
true. I don't know how distance or endurance plays into that.
Because like LeBron's gonna outrun Simone Biles. You know what I mean?
Yeah, or some shot put guy.
Yeah.
I don't know why I brought him into he's not a gymnast.
Yeah, he's not running. Just like strength, endurance, speed, like power, hand-eye, just all-around athlete. I just
body control.
I think you got to go basketball.
Yeah. Yeah, because you can't do football as a whole because there's too much variability in the positions.
Mac Jones.
Yeah.
Do you see Mac Jones get drafted?
No.
Dude, he looked like an accountant.
Really?
Yeah, he's got
right.
He's got, like, super,
he's got
hips.
the Tom Brady body.
Yep.
Yeah. But like some wide receivers are like,
well, DK is freak.
Yeah, like I don't see an athlete topping that. He's like,
100%. There's athletes that top that.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I think LeBron.
I don't think anybody in the NBA is qualifying for an Olympic 100-meter trial.
Probably De'Aaron Fox. Like, there's some really fast basketball players.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know the game enough.
I mean, Ben's probably not going to qualify, but Ben's also like 7 foot and flying down the court.
And like
that speed.
Not awkward at all.
Yeah, like a good body control.
Yeah, proportioned. But like I wish the NBA did like a combine where we can get these athletes' numbers.
I think the draft they do have a combine.
Yeah, where they're doing like a 40 and but they're doing like basketball drills.
I think it's more basketball drills than it is that. But I also don't think the tangible numbers are as important compared to the NFL. Like a cone time in the NFL is far more important than a cone time would be for a basketball player.
Yeah, true. You're much more concerned with how they handle the ball and how they play the game.
Right.
Yeah, because it's more of a finesse game. But it would be interesting to have those base stats. Compare like a wide receiver's 40 time to a point guard's 40 times.
Yeah, we also got to understand like a point guard at like a 6'4", 6'2" point guard.
Yeah.
Like is probably like average. Like a 6'4" wide receiver is like a fucking monster. That's a big wide receiver.
Yeah.
That's like a Randy Moss style wide
receiver.
Yeah.
What's DK? 6'3"?
Probably somewhere up there. Yeah.
And like, I think some of the best wide receivers in the history of the NFL have been like 6'1". Yeah. Like what's Chad? Ochocinco, Terrell Owens, Megatron.
Well, those are
big ones.
Yeah, you're choosing like the big guys though.
But I mean, Jerry Rice, he was smaller.
Yeah, Jerry Rice is like probably like 5'10".
Yeah. Odell Beckham, is he even in that conversation?
Jerry Rice was 6'2". Interesting.
Yeah, he just looked smaller. He wasn't like jacked out of his mind.
Yeah. Average NBA point guard height 6'2". So on average are 6'2".
Yeah. So I guess point guards and wide receivers are pretty comparable as far as size goes.
Yeah, and you got the smallest guys on the field are compared to some of the bigger guys.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah. So, it's just like it's tough because you could also put in MMA. Like MMA,
yeah,
true, are really good athletes.
True,
but also they remind me more of football players because they're in the game.
They're
the game for like 3 minute, 5 minute like intervals.
Yeah, but those 3 or 5 minutes in MMA are exhausting.
They're hardcore.
Yeah, especially if you're on the ground.
Yeah,
I mean,
like wrestling and all that.
Yeah, and more football players have transitioned to MMA because I don't think I've ever heard of like a basketball player or a soccer player transitioning to MMA.
No, I can't see a soccer player.
The only ones have been football or like WWE or like street fights like Kimbo Slice.
Yeah. Well, that's what would be weird too, because like you'd have like Shaq's like 350 pounds. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're almost all designated to be heavyweights. There's no you're not gonna have a flyweight.
Yeah. LeBron James is like what? 250, 260?
I think he's like 258 or something like that.
Well, Francis Ngannou, who's the new heavyweight champion in the UFC, walks around at like 280, 270.
Yeah.
Freak.
Well,
but like have him fight Shaq.
He doesn't have a limit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's also got a heavyweight that you can go pretty much.
I think he has to cut to something to 260 or, he has to cut for the fight. Like Miocic was the last person he fought was nowhere near his weight. And probably by the time they fought, there was like a 30 or 40 pound difference between the two, which is crazy.
UFC heavyweight limit.
I gotta pee again. This is bullshit.
That's the beer.
Yeah.
Typically between 206 and 265.
Yeah, so he has to cut down to 265 to make heavyweight.
All right. I do have to leave soon, though.
All right. I got something to end on.
7:20. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think, we're closing in on 2 hours.
I think again 2 hours and 17 minutes.
Oh, my God. Well, a lot of this was bullshit. We might be able to edit it down. You could skip forward in places. I think I mentioned last time I'd jump back into like Tinder and Hinge and like the online dating thing. I've been well, I don't know if this even counts as a match, but like hit up on Snapchat through Tinder by like OnlyFans prostitute type women.
Okay.
Two of them I matched with. They've sent me nudes and like advertised their prices.
Okay.
And the most recent one is like this 23-year-old blonde, and she sent me like so much, like straight up porn. She sent me like her like multiple videos of her sucking this dude's dick and like masturbating and in the tub with her pussy showing and stuff like that. And it's like $200 and you can be my fuck buddy for the month. And like the stand-in for her like OnlyFans content and like shit like that. And
where are you going with this?
I just think it's crazy that it's out there that blatantly.
Oh yeah.
You know? Like I never would I ever have thought that I would be able to online match with prostitutes that are like trying to upsell me on their puss.
I feel like that's been happening for a while though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like there was always Craigslist. Like
I know, but they were always like they always seemed fake or like they were phishing. Like they would send you a link to some fucking malware site. They weren't like actual women who were in your area that were prostitutes.
It's not like the Pornhub's like advertising or like horny milfs in your
area.
Yeah. It's not like that. But I feel like that's been around for a while, especially during Tinder. Like Tinder was like,
but they were bots. Like this is a legit chick.
I know, but not all of them were bots.
Really?
Like a lot were like majority were bots.
Yeah.
And there's less bots now.
Yeah, because they've cracked down on like that kind of stuff.
But like that was created because people actually did that too. You know what I mean?
I mean, I guess.
And then the bots came, and then the bots, took over, and then for a period of time of like 5 years, you're like every time that's a bot. You just assumed.
I don't. I always hold that hope. I always have some hope. Swipe right on the off chance that this one picture of a beautiful woman is real and close by.
You're gonna love me for the rest of my life.
Yeah. I mean, how do you find a good woman on these sites, dude?
That's where I found Callie. Oh my God, Kylie! Holy shit!
Go watch this, Kylie.
Oh my God,
that was bad.
Guys, it's twice.
Cowley.
Yeah, 2 beers down. Stuck in this room for too long.
I don't know. I think I'm gonna stick to either Old Flames or.
Why is that good? That doesn't seem like a good move.
Because we know each other. You know.
I mean, you're talking about
got a rapport.
You're just talking about sexual relations, or you're talking about like
either both. I think. I think if it was just sex, I would want it to be an old flame.
Yeah,
but I would like a relationship. I think I'm done.
It's okay to want a relationship, but probably shouldn't go with old flames, man.
No, even the ones that got away, dude.
See, it's always more difficult. I know you want that story, but
I know
it usually doesn't work that way. That's a path of heartbreak.
Yeah, but I didn't. I only liked chicks until I was like 20.
Okay.
All the ones I've met since are kind of like, You know what I'm saying? They're just all right. How do you date something that's just all right?
You gotta dig and you gotta find. You gotta find somebody that you're interested in, man.
Yeah.
You dated Yasi for like 3 years.
True, but she was just all right.
Okay, well,
like
she's all right.
I chose to date her because she was cool and we got along, but it wasn't enough to like.
Okay, well, that's the point of dating is to figure that out.
I know, but I don't want to waste 3 years fucking figuring that out.
Well, 3 years is a long time.
I know.
Well, usually you figure that out within like 6 months.
I'm pretty slow, dude.
I don't know, man. You got to figure that shit out in 6 months. That's like you got to figure that out.
I don't have criteria, I got pretty low standards.
Yeah, but you're strictly focusing on the sex. Yes, and you don't want to lose the sex.
Yeah.
That's why you stick around for longer than you probably should.
Maybe.
Does that ring any bells?
No, because the Yasi thing was like, I didn't figure it out until, because like our situation was distance. We had distance, so I would only see her every other weekend.
Yasi was different.
Yeah. And like, I didn't figure it out. Dude.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. But she broke up with me. So like the girls I like don't like me.
Well, you peed on her.
It was a wedding.
I'm just saying you peed on her.
Yeah.
I'm just. You gotta.
I wasn't mature enough for that type of woman.
There's a process you gotta go through. Of, figuring out if it works. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like when I moved in with Kylie, like I didn't think. I thought me moving in with her was like it was gonna be real soon, and I was like, all right, well, we might as well do this now and see if it works. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's worked. So I've been there almost a year.
You put a lot of money on a bet and it paid off. That's pretty good.
I don't know if it's a lot of money though.
No,
you know what I mean? Because it's
like a year, right? Or no, you're not on the lease.
The old lease. I wasn't on the old lease.
Yeah, right. I forgot you guys lived together at that other place.
Yeah, I wasn't on the old lease.
Yeah.
It was like almost
a trial one. Yeah,
pretty much.
That's pretty sweet.
Yeah. So I mean, you could have someone move in with you. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I told you about the bartender. I got her number and shit.
Yes, multiple times.
I think I was very proud. First real world talk to a girl number since COVID. Yeah. Well, actually, since Jesse, I think.
Whoa.
All the other chicks I had hooked up with were either past flames or online shit.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Continue.
Or one night stands at bars. You know.
Yeah.
But that's not really like seeing each other stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, where's we gonna go? Fuck. But yeah, I just haven't figured it out yet.
It's a process, man.
I'm trying to figure it out.
You gotta dig through it. I mean,
a
at least
lot of evidence is pointing to the fact that I might have to settle. You know, because the caliber of woman that I would like,
there is an essential element of settling.
Yeah,
because
nobody's perfect.
Not because you're not going to find the right person, but because it's going to be the internal drive of always wanting something new and different.
Yeah,
is going to make you like never be able to settle.
Yeah, something.
You know what I mean? So
there's always a hint of staleness.
Yeah, I mean it's just going to happen. You know, it's the same person over and over again. You know what I mean? Like you guys are pretty stale as friends. You know what I mean? I know you guys. Been friends with you guys for like 10 plus years.
We don't do new things.
Yeah, we don't. We literally don't.
Except for this.
That's true.
Yeah.
But like, hey, I mean, I'm not gonna find new friends.
Yeah, true. New friend, no new friends.
Yeah, I'm not trying to do that. It takes a long time, man.
Yeah, it does take a long time.
I gotta build memories with them and shit.
Breaking into a friend group as an adult,
tough.
Nightmarish, dude.
That's a subject for the next podcast.
For sure, because I tried to do it in Maryland, and
it's tough.
Yeah.
Then just immediately, you're judged at every move.
Yeah, and like, there's already so much existing backstory and relationships and stuff, and you're just like, it's like trying to be in on an inside joke that happened 10 years ago. You know,
you're being the new. You're like the new guy. You gotta like bide your time, like and just kind of like wait to build all that shit.
Yeah,
it's tough to do.
Hang around as an acquaintance for long enough.
And just till you stick, and you're just like, all right, I guess Squid's part of the group now.
Maybe for next time. I'll talk about the friendships struggles in Maryland, because it was actually a pretty funny story. But yeah, previews for next time.
Cool. All right. Word up.
Later.
Peace.
End stream. Nice.